topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Arms are off. Everything, the moment is set. We are here. Welcome everybody to another episode of Killah Priest podcast. Y'all know me, I'm your host, Killah Priest. And none other controlling the rocket on our way to Neverland is none other than, you know him, A-Dizzle AD.
Yeah. What's good? Welcome back.
Chat room, what's good, y'all? And shout out to the chat room as y'all fill up the room. We are here, and we're going to let it pile up. We got a lot to get into. We got Stool up in the house. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into a lot of things, and we're going to build about, because we didn't get into 2020 before. We only touched base, and there's a lot of things that we need to. Here they come. They coming in. Neil DeGracie's the first one up here. Rocketeers and Craftman coming in. Yeah, peace to the gods, peace to the earth, peace to the, word to the GOAT. Yeah, no doubt. I want to take, peace, bro, the new song at the beginning. Oh, yeah, shout out to Trouble Man. We got it. Yo, it sounded right. Yo, Trouble Man did that beat for the intro. AD, how you feeling that beat?
Yo, it's cool. We mastered it up.
Yeah. AD touched it up though. He mastered it. You know, did a little mix on it. What you had to do to it, AD?
I just had to make your vocals a little solid and then make that beat kick and hit hard. You know what I mean? Master it, pump it up, compression, EQ, sonic maximization. You know, same old thing.
That technical.
Yeah.
Deep stuff.
Yeah. It seems technical, but it's kind of easy.
That's for you. But you got to sound it right, man. Make some noise, yo.
Yeah,
yo, shout out to Shalamwan, to Aaron Jacobs coming in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know Hebrews want to get it in. I know. And the Zulu Nation is in the building, Zulu Union team. Osiris, stand up. Okay, all right. Lockless is in the building. Shout out to Lock. Yo, where is that track that Lock sent us? I have to find that. You see, I'm powered up. I have on my blue today. And we got a lot of stuff to get into. Yeah,
it's not my beat, Trouble Man, but I did fix the mix.
No, the beat was done by one of the Craftmen or what is Trouble Man? Are you Craftman or you Rocketeer? Stand up, Trouble Man. Trouble Man, it was done by the chat room's one and only Trouble Man. He did the beat. When you send me a track, and I'm going to play a couple tracks that Cats sent me, just to let you know, when it goes to AD, it comes to me. I get everything that y'all send, and I heard some real good stuff. You know what I mean? I heard some nice beats. I heard some beats that could use some work. Some that's not on the concept that I'm thinking of, but I can think of some concepts to work with. You know, and just different type of beats in there. But the talent that's coming out there is very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And it's dope that. Not only is the chat room a bunch of scholars, you know what I mean? I speak highly of the chat room when I say that, man. To y'all, big up to y'all. Trinidaddy up in the house. What up, Yachty? Yeah, Triple JC. Yeah, Triple JC did the beat. My bad. I said Trouble, man. I'm sorry, Triple JC. Yo, my bad, man. Priest messed that. Triple JC did the beat. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Triple JC did the beat. He's one of the one and only Triple JC. Rocket, man. I switch Priest. Yeah. 100 mummies. You know, no doubt. Is Jody in yet? I didn't see her log in yet.
No, because we started early today, so I'm not sure if she knows.
Oh, yeah.
She probably think we're going to start at the normal 7:30-ish.
Oh, okay. She'll get the word. And I told my people, shout out to Carol, you know what I mean, working with Fourth Disciple, Carol Black. She got some cats coming through today. So it's been a lot been going on. But before we do that, are y'all ready to have some tea with me? See which one I'm gonna choose. All these are washed out. Sewell over there getting right on some fish.
White.
He's the 40 brew Israelite. 40 brews.
40 brew.
40 brew.
40 brew.
Exactly.
Islamic Hebrew.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Exactly.
hard. That's hard.
Exactly.
Bro.
Exactly.
The 40 blue Islamic Hebrew, yo.
Danny Salonis, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, I like that.
I like that. Like Nubian Islamic Hebrews?
Islamic Hebrew, 40
Like
Islamic
40
Hebrew. Yeah.
Islamic-
We're gonna get you on here. Just wait, give you I know. Yeah, we're gonna get you on.
I should have cooked y'all some rice. You could have had rice with that.
Oh, rice,
Nah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
make my
AD
own
not
rice
a
at home. You know what I mean? I need to know how to
AD
prepare
make.
the rice first. I like jasmine rice. You like that?
Okay, hold on, yo, hold on. Let's do our ritual. Yeah, jasmine rice. You got basmati,
Ooh, you like the
We
basmati.
already conversated.
Yeah, basmati and some
Yeah.
basmati, some good rice. So I like wild rice. Yeah, wild rice takes a little process to doing. You know what I'm saying? But I like to take a little time now. Get a little older, you like taking your time to make your food. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You get in the process of you got to soak it and then you know what I mean, get those minerals because you wanna eat something that healthy. Right now we're about to do the opposite of eating. We're gonna drink some sunshine, some condensed sunlight in the form of liquid tea. I'm gonna break it down like that, you know. All right, so if y'all ready, man, if y'all got I know y'all got your ginger. What kind of tea y'all got in the house before we start? Jax Lang, you see what he said? Pizza Hut. Okay, what kind of tea I got ready to go?
I'm gonna get my cold brew.
Okay, AD's gonna get his cold brew, so I'm gonna wait on him.
Cause I just woke up a little while ago.
Yeah, we started a little early today. We came here dealing with reality, facts, and all. Pee Wee and when is Jizza appearing on your podcast soon, bro? I'm working on that. I spoke to Master Killah today, which was good. So we're gonna get everybody on here. You know what I'm saying? Just building up the momentum. I don't like to rush nobody's zones and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It'll be a good thing, but in due time, we're gonna get everybody on here. Hopefully soon. So someone has green matcha tea, good, with some honey and ginger. That's fire. That's from Scotty Caesar. Shout out to him. Hans Gruber, he has English tea. Boom, big up to you. Divine Peace of Law. Divine, is that Divine? Peace of Law, the ginger and turmeric. Is that Cuzzo? And Jody's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe. Remember, we have the CDs on sale. Grab them now before they all gone, just like the album. Rocket to Nebula, they're $20, 25 for autograph. Just get the autograph, get it out the way. Wearing the Rocket to Nebula t-shirts, we'll have those soon. Waiting on my man, part of the team. Shout out to ESL. Shout out to Newborn. Shout out to Newborn from out there in Atlanta and everything. We're gonna get into something. We need more brother Ngozi. Yo, we're gonna definitely get that brother on here. We're gonna get heavy. We're gonna get heavy, yo. We're gonna get heavy. I know what y'all want to get into. But before we start today, I'm going to break down the start. Before we start looking at some clips and some films and stuff, we got the brew over there. Get ready. Before we get into some films, I'm going to break down, one of my songs for y'all. And today, that song is going to be just the first part of Adams to Adams from the album Heavy Mental. So, everyone, let me get my ASMR on. AD, you have your cold brew in?
Yeah.
Yo, tradition-wise, come on, Rasul, you gotta take this toast with us, brother.
Oh shit.
You could just put your hand in there or something. We all doing this, and everybody at home, and if you're at your office or your man room, your man cave, or your Cinderella dollhouse.
You poured it for me already?
I'm about to do it now. Here. No, I didn't pour it yet. Here. You got your own cup. You get one first, brother. No green. I'm going to bring you on in the middle. Hold your hand up because it's kind of, what's the name? I'm going to do mine. All right, for y'all home. Grab your cold brew. You got yours, AD? Your
Yeah,
cold
yeah.
brew. All right, for you and yours for 2021. I would like to say thank you all for tuning in, making this a prosperous podcast, and thank y'all for all the support. And I want to say we are family. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to everybody that's out in the chat room and out there all abroad. AD, to you, to Sul,
Yes.
to you, man. Peace, y'all.
Peace, peace.
Shout out. Yes. And as we taste our tea, we must break down the notes. AD,
Yeah.
today is on you. What was your cold brew taste like?
What it tastes like? Oh,
Yeah, what did it remind you of?
same old, man. It's the same old coffee feeling, coffee taste. You know what I
They
mean?
give
I had it's really just a shot of coffee, and I just add water to dilute it because it's cold brew.
Oh, okay, so
know what I mean?
it's
So-
just coffee taste.
Yeah, straight up
I
coffee.
know I'm
taste.
trying to get all exotic with mine because
Yeah.
this has like
Why we got 2 extra cups? What's one not being used?
I know, right? One was for Sue, but Sue had got his own cup.
Let's get it out the shot.
Yeah, let's get it out the shot. My tea, you said cheers. Okay, we appreciate you too, brother. Thank you for that. You look good in clue. She meant blue, huh? Oh, thank you. But the Crips will be like very happy of me today. Let me stop. No. My tea. Let me do this one more time.
Big up, Scotty.
I told you. Let me see. I said it before. This is the same kind. It's like rice, seaweed, nutty. Close of winter. Clovey. And painted. I don't know. Painted rice. Painted with emerald seaweed. I don't know, something like that. To make it sound good, right? Yeah. About 5 minutes. Okay. So we're gonna jump into this. So think he's fresh, y'all. Trouble, man. He already egging them on. Secret anticipation. I should have broke that down. I could. We have to bring out the work. Yeah, coming in the building. I see that. Shout out to Woe Beats. Woe Beats is in the house. The whole family's coming in. Secret anticipation would have been very good, huh? We'll pull it up. I could do a verse by verse, but I got this. I took time out to write it down. So this song, Adams to Adams, short, quick story about it. We flew out to Cali. We were in New York, and we had to turn in the album. And they gave me a little extension time on it. So we flew out to Cali. It was me, Shanghai the Messenger, Fourth Disciple, and Hellraiser. And back then you don't even care about budget. That you got to pay things back and stuff like that. So I paid for all the flights on my budget. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care about none of that because it was all about the mood. I just wanted the vibration right and everything. So we flew out, and then Fourth came with this crazy track. Forgot it was somebody we was with, and I know he took the sample. I think we was with a couple of cats that do rock or something like that or something. We was around a lot of enchanted energy. And we went to the studio. We was out in the studio, right? I know. Rasul wants some of this.
Oh,
yeah,
no, go ahead.
Yeah, we like a lot of enchanted energy out there. Somebody said saffron. I could have broke that down. Shout out to Divine Peace of Law. He turned it blue for me and you. Make sure you hit that super chat. So Rocket to Nebula is dope. Thank you. I should have broke down something. I could go back and break down something from Rocket to Nebula, but I'm on this real quick. But we had so we was out in we flew out to Cali, and when Fourth came with this track, and I remember he made it right then and there. Somebody gave him some exotic joint. I probably got to call him on that. Well, anyway, he made the beat right there, and the moment was just the setting was just right, and we was in the studio somewhere in Hollywood. Shanghai was there, and we went into the studio. He just started hitting it. Ooh, my, whoa, boy. You know what I mean? So what is it? From Guyana? Guyana? No,
That's where he's from?
Jamaica.
That's
Yeah,
where he's from,
yeah.
Brooklyn.
He's from Brooklyn.
He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah,
he's always been a ill singer.
that's
My
the
favorite.
guy from, was he doing, what else was he?
He was on. He's on. Where do we go from? He's on Mystic City. Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
After the storm. He's the only one that's singing on my album in the beginning. You know what I mean? So, and Heavy Mental. So, we was together the whole time. Matter of fact, just come on up here, Rasul. You can come up. Just tell the story. Hold up. Let's do it right, because you talking from back then. So I want to bring you on with the music. hold on, Sue. Let me finish a little bit, and then we're gonna bring you right on. So you can ask me questions. I'll definitely answer it. But Jack's. Yeah, Jack said my favorite Free song is Secret Anticipation. Thank you, bro. It's one of my favorites too. Yeah, so he so he started singing, the melody, doom doom doom, and then when I first heard it, it was like do do doom doom, and I was just like, man, how could that doom doom doom. So at first we was trying to get it together, and it just flowed. He just had it, so he got went in there. I see chariots in the sky. And he said, "Men on earth look surprised." The chariots, that takes it back. So I want to break that down. The chariots. You remember the song, "The Old Sweet Chariot"? The old yeah, "Swing Low Sweet Chariot" is an old slavery joint. Yeah, Sweet Chariot, yeah. So that was an old Negro spiritual, right?
Yeah, the old Negro
And they were
spiritual.
talking about, the chariot. So we put it in there. Shanghai's a woke, you know what I'm saying? Very knowledgeable brother. So we started talking about the chariots. Swift as light, they see that flight, the chosen people. Doing, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Pick up yourself, KP, no doubt. So yeah, so he started with that, and then the first thing, so I wanted to start with something because the beat was so deep that I wanted to start. If it sounded like an epic beginning, so I thought of before being born without physical form, vo- void in the vast. Yo, yeah, exactly. So it's like before being born, which is just the thought. That's what I was thinking of. Before being born without physical form, void in the vast. I was thinking about Genesis and my Genesis at the same time. So I was thinking about the book of Genesis and how can I incorporate myself in that. And because that was the first time when, I was just taken back of how could I explain my beginning being the same way as that beginning, like because everybody's beginning is the same way. That's how I felt like, coming from the cosmic, the celestial world into this world. And it just came out before being born without physical form, void in the vast. My space voyage begins between the asteroids. And that's so funny because now we here in 2020, in 2021, between Rocket and Nebula, we went back up to the cosmos. But so, where was I? Before being born without physical form, void in the vast my space voids begin between the asteroids. Before I landed upon the planet, it looked abandoned, lost and stranded. I became a force that demanded light. And at that part, that was my first visualization of just coming to be. And light, in the beginning it says, I was trying to incorporate that with the biblical light, let there be light at the beginning. So I was just saying from thought, the first thing was light. And how they teach us back in the days, knowledge is light or light. So I said the light was the know the ledge coming from the edge. And know the ledge is a play on words. Everybody know that from old school. So that was knowledge. Know the ledge. Coming from the edge of the universe, went past the moon to the earth. Then from the womb to the nurse. That's just a process of me being born. So coming from the dark side of the moon, I thought about Pink Floyd and coming from the edge of the universe, going past the moon to the earth, then from the womb to the nurse, just like we all born. And just was locked into a zone of how could I paint this picture where I could take the listener with me, and that was the best thing that I can come up with. You know what I'm saying? At the most, and somehow it all added up. And okay, where I'm at now. Before I landed upon the planet, it looked abandoned, lost and stranded. I became a force that demanded light. Light was the noted ledge coming from the edge of the universe, went past the moon to the earth, then from the womb to the nurse. With a slight remembrance how I came from a distance to an instant existence. That's me just being rapidy at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Being lyricist and loving lyricists, it just happened to all add up. Coming from a distance to an instant existence with five senses, the quest for man repentance. Cause everybody say we born in sin, so that was me being a toddler, and we growing up just to become righteous and move in respective manner. You know what I'm saying? Like in a positive way. And that was just man repentance. Question for man repentance, seeking. All right, getting a force that demand the light, fight. All right, verse. All right, remembrance. That's rapidy rap. With a slight remembrance how I came into a distance to an instant existence with five senses. Question for man repentance. While others cried. Now the scenery in this is I wanted to see myself. I wanted the listener really to see me as a baby. So at that moment, it was like, okay, I have to paint the picture of me and the nursery room. That's what this is. So while others cried, I exercised my third eye by hearing the lullaby. And once we all babies, the first thing that our mother nourishes with, besides the milk, is songs, and that starts to spark the imagination. And then I magnified, and this is in time, right? Then I magnified in size, became intelligent and wise from the celestial, then going back from the celestial shock to terrestrials, testicle, sexual terrestrials, testle, vessel. That's me being rapidy rap again. It just all add up. So I'm coming from the celestial, shot through a sexual terrestrials, testicles, vessel, small as a decimal. So I just honed in on the essence, when you go through the sexual testicle, and the terrestrial is just a earth being terrestrial, and small as a decimal, that's just the dot of life. Nah, I'm going through it, right? Yeah, help me out with this. I can make a rainbow, make a Rubik's Cube. I should have did more, more, yo. This is from atoms to atoms, and this is my breakdown of how you come from a thought into just from atoms to an atom. So it's me and the biblical atom at the same time. So it was a dual meaning to it at the same time. So it was just a play on words. Celestial, terrestrial, sexual. Okay, testicles, and that that completes. And then he comes with the hook, and that completes my first breakdown of atoms to atoms. You know what I mean? And that's how I came up with that atoms to atoms, and the beat was epic, and that was it to try to gain the listeners' imagination as much as I could at that moment, and that's how that was done. Thank you. First breakdown, yo. I think I broke down a rhyme before, but you know, you gotta watch it, man. He throws on your fish.
Mojito. Get out of here. Get out of
He
here.
throws on your fish. So yeah, sperm cell, the human, yeah. And that song meant a lot to me because the time it was made, and you know, my first deal, and me can call a shot. I felt like I'm calling shots because I got everybody on the plane, but you got to pay it all back though. You don't think about that. You know, you got to pay all that stuff back, but you like, yo, you mean to tell me I could just call up the label or call up and just say, yo, I want to record here, and it was letting us record it. Wherever I wanted to record, they give it all to you. It's like taking that walk up that mountain and being
That's kind of awesome. That's dope.
temptation.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I had a deal with Baby Grand, but they, that was an independent deal.
Yeah.
Major deals,
Yeah, this is a major deal back then. Yeah. So,
I
and
remember.
it was the time, yo. It was the timing of it. So you know what I'm saying. So it was just like, it was all organic. Was not too much. I mean, it was computers, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? No cell
back then when you
phones.
did Heavy Mental, that was all on a big soundboard and big studios. What was that one? What's that place called?
Soundtrack.
What was that studio?
Alien Flyers.
Alien Flyers.
Yeah, Alien Flyers.
Where else was we at? Chong King.
Yeah, Chun King.
We was in there.
Yeah.
We was somewhere out there.
Hold on. We're gonna get you on here. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get you. Yeah, no. You start reminiscing. We start going super fast. Yeah, exactly. So that was a time machine. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. That was something that was real good, and that was something that was beautiful. And those times you can't duplicate. So it was something that we just captured. It was good. All right, so that's just that. Yeah, that's just the first half. I see y'all coming in the building now. Somebody said projects. It's something I had that I wanted to do for a very long time. I think, you know me with acronyms and stuff, and all praises due to the Elohim. Elohim is God's, yep, no doubt. And we was talking about that last time. Was Rasul on Sons of Man? No, you gotta ask him now. He wasn't on Sons of Man. Nah. LCOB was, they were different. And they were younger.
He was younger than you.
Life in the Science Projects, that's, yep.
Life in the Science Project.
Yep, that was that. I did that when I did that Tai Chi.
Where did you do that?
I did that at Soundtrack, and
Was I there? No, I wasn't there for that.
nah, that was Father Lord.
Father Lord.
Yeah, Father Lord passed away.
He did.
Sorry from Baz was back there. Baz was
He was there when you did that?
not that song, but he was back there. You know, Kev, my cousin was
Rest in peace to
yeah,
Kev.
Kev, R.I.P. He's the one that sung the hook. on
Oh, sweet chariot.
yeah. Sure, yo, Mojito's over there
Come on.
wilding out. Tai Chi, I'm gonna break that down next time. That's one of my favorite verses ever. You know, walking through the pineal gland like it was an unfound land. Knowledge is the key to the mind, which is a mysterious doorway through a long, dark hallway. Use your conscience as a compass to avoid being conquered by nonsense. Yeah, use your subconscious as a map once it's time to head. Because when you're in your head back, it was a whole bunch of things that I was just thinking of back then. So, hold on, let me get my tea on. We got some videos to watch too. We gonna get some deep because they're getting crazy out there now. Everybody, yo, all this is prophesized, man. All this been talked about before. You know what's crazy is that before every empire, even ancient Babylon. I hate to talk about the ancient uh, uh, dark empires, but they did fall. You know what I'm saying? Before every empire that fell, and there was always some internal crazy chaos, even in ancient Rome. You know what I'm saying? And this is the time to build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And these crazy times is the time for us to be more focused on who we are and where we headed from here, and be more focused and stay out of the way of sabotaging the way they do it and the things that we were taught. Everything we was taught here was all wrong. Everything. Everything that was heavy, that was a regular thing, they bedeviled it and they made it into evil. I said this before, that they made it evil, and there was nothing evil about it because this is what the religious people wanted to do. They wanted to find a way to how they can control people from talking about the deep science, and they called it mystic, and they called it devil worship and witches. Come on, witches were nothing but women with knowledge. When you have knowledge, there's no such thing, yo. They bedeviled everything because they did not want us as people to know that you have a connection with the universe. The Most High Himself. Hold on, hold on. He was always off time. Let me turn this down, yo. You know, I'm staying in my zone. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, yo. I'm sorry, you know, for the religious cats. Religion, the Greek word religio, hold back, restrained. Anytime you deal with religion, you're dealing with restraining, hold back. It means confusion. And it was not set up by God. It was not divine. It was started by man, and it was to divide everyone. So look up religio, look up religion, and anything you have to redo it, anything with refrigerate, reenact, whatever, anything with re on it, I mean they did it over. And that's just the facts. And that's what we're dealing with here. We just dealing with the facts. We're not trying to you know, paint it, Easter egg it, you know what I'm saying? We're just telling the facts. That's what it is, yo. Talk to me. He said I'm manipulating that word. Which one? Religion? No, look up the root words of look up the root, always look up the root word. You just don't go to, you know, when they take us in these institutions, let me get deep right here. We don't know what we're doing inside of these places. We just doing what we told. All we doing is just imitating what we see the person next to us doing. And they're listening to the preacher. The preacher is speaking out of the what's the name? It's all imitating. We're just imitating what we're seeing. But we don't know the roots of where all this stuff starts from. And that starts an idea. Once you start sparking, you start stepping, and they try to make you feel bad for that. Oh, you starting to, they bedevil it. They make it wrong. Why? Because you start asking the why, the question. What is this all about? Why are we in here? Why are we repeating? I started looking around, even you clapping, like, man, what are you doing? Because even if you take it way back, the slaves didn't even know how to speak English, yo. They were taught how to read. So everybody that was sitting in the pew was repeating what they were hearing. They didn't even know what they was talking about. They were just repeating it. And I said, wow, this whole thing, if you look at it, you sit back and you look at it, that's what it is. Do this, do that, do that. No, we are free thinkers. Every individual, we have the ability to rise above all expectations. But like I said, the leaders, the so-called leaders, try to limit that, and they make what you do. Look what they did with rap. When rap first came out, it says that. I don't know. They did it with blues. They did it with rap. They did it with disco. They did it with soul. They did it with anything that the people come unless they can try to control it. Weed. You got to learn how to legalize it. Shout out to you turning it blue for you. Shout out to 3-3 Thou. That was a tongue twister right there. Walking the ethereal, where the spiritual is near to you. Discern the fear of from that revere. Oh, this is a rhyme, but lend an ear to you. Please rate 1 to 10. Walking to the ethereal, where does the stop come? I'm gonna say, walking to the ethereal, where the spiritual is near you. Discern the fear of you from that. Revere you, but lend an ear to you. Please rate.
I see what he's doing.
You see where the punches is at?
He's scheming. That's a scheme. So he's doing a rhyme scheme technically, where the rhyme is not you. It's before that. Walk into the ethereal, where the spiritual is near to you. Discern the fear of you from the revere you.
Ooh, that's it.
But lend an ear to
Hey,
you.
Dizzle.
Yeah.
Hey, Dizzle.
Well, I see it. This is him. It's not me. This is him. This is his words. You know what I'm saying? It's not me.
Hey, Dizzle spit
I
it
just
up.
see it. But the scheme is
pour
the
this one.
ethereal.
You can spit.
I spit, but I'm
that
doing
rhyme
what
for him.
he's.
Got rhymes?
I got rhymes, but we're talking about this guy's rhymes right here. I'm just pointing out the technique.
Yeah.
It's called a scheme.
Because I couldn't catch it like that. The way you jumped
Yeah.
into it, you jumped in that rope and was like, yo, I was like walking.
The scheme is the ethereal, spiritual, fear of you,
gotcha.
revere you, and ear to you.
What's that, double timing?
Well, it's a scheme.
Double time scheme, okay.
It's called scheming, yeah. It's
1 to 10.
very popular in the rap battle world.
1 to 10, starting with Sewell. Matter of fact, should we bring on Sewell right now?
If you want.
In a minute. Sewell, real quick, rate that rhyme real quick.
Rate the rhyme?
Yeah. We're gonna bring you on, but let's bring on Sewell. All right. Are y'all ready for Sewell? Hold on, you gotta give him an intro.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yo.
The ninja look?
From the Nuwapian
Nation of Moors.
Nation of More. Oh, you Nation More now.
He had many
You
names.
switch up. Yeah, your many
Doc
names.
had many names. Don't blame that on me.
No, Dr. York is many things. He's many things. We don't talk about Dr. York. From the Nation of Moors, or is that Coors?
No.
You drinking the Coors Light?
Oh, no.
The Nation of Coors.
man,
All
you gotta give me a
right, Lick
proper
Coors.
intro.
All right, Papa intro. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Philadelphia, all the way out here, none other. Y'all know him. He's off the hook. He's off the meat rack. He ready to come on this thing. He's the fearless, none other than Rasulullah. He got his groove. Ninja Killah. I like you out of bar. Original man. Peace divine. Is that divine? What up, Sue?
What's going on, man?
Yo,
I
like-
got my mask on because you see what's going on in D.C., yo.
Yeah.
There's anarchy out there, man. You never know. We might walk outside, it just might start popping off, yo.
Yeah, you feeling like that?
I don't know. I'm the ninja right now. I'm a ninja,
So you,
yo.
yeah. So I thought it was because of COVID.
Yeah, well, it's all of that. It's all of that combined it in.
But that's crazy though. What's going on in DC, yo? What you feel about that?
What's
It's all
going on in
prophecy,
DC?
right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, the master teacher always told us,
The
not
master
just the
teacher.
master teacher, but various different teachers always told us.
No, just say how you feel it. If it's Dr. York who told you, just say it, bro.
Well,
we
Dr.
don't do
York,
that.
we call him master teacher. Everybody,
Master teacher.
that's his name.
That's the
Master-
first time I ever heard master teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, when he
King
would
teacher, Lord.
and all the Islamic sheikhs out there, they would always say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to stay out of the white man's way because their kingdom is fallen. So we just got to stand out the way as black people and just watch what's going on and watch the Babylon just fall down, and we just sit back with popcorn and a couple of brews and just watch it happen.
Yeah, but it's the whole world. It's the whole world, not just black and white. It's right and wrong. You know what
Well,
I'm
the
saying?
Caucasians invented racism. Look up Dr. Claude Anderson. I don't
Remember
know
your
if you
show?
know who he is. Huh?
Oh, Dr. Claude Anderson?
Yeah, you ever heard of him?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go to Dr. Claude Anderson.
Dr. Claude Anderson.
Before we start going all the way over there, they saying peace to you. Some cats are saying peace to you.
Oh yeah, peace.
But which because we can go way back, you know what I'm saying? Like we was talking about before, because we know that the society was built off of hatred and a whole bunch of retards that was who lied a lot. Talking about they discovered electricity. They were walking down the street beating drums. One had a tie on his head. He had a wooden leg.
Yeah. You talking about
What was that name?
Benjamin Franklin. Me being from Philadelphia,
Yeah.
they've always told that story. He went outside. He had a kite. He tied a key to the kite,
In
and
a
then
storm.
boom, electricity hit the metal key. The electricity went all the way down, and then boom, charged and figured out the white man learned how to do electricity.
Yeah.
That's bull crap. We discovered electricity in Egypt.
Yeah. So it was discovered.
Okay,
electricity.
Nikola Tesla,
Yeah.
right? He wanted to bring
Turn it down. Turn it down a
shit,
little
sorry,
bit.
sorry, I get
I
excited.
know,
It's called the-
exactly.
It's called the celestial wireless.
Yeah, exactly.
spirit.
But we built on this. When that Holy Spirit just hit you,
Yeah.
you just be going.
I know.
Exactly. Go ahead. Go ahead. Benjamin Banneker
he wanted to
too.
bring everybody alternate energy, alternate electricity, energy that's free. Like Nikola Tesla was the first one to
Was
really
he?
want to bring wireless technology to the masses back then.
Yeah.
But Edison,
But let's stick to.
okay.
Let's stick to
You asked about the electricity. I was building on the
Yeah.
because you brought up George Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah, I wanted to know where it started at. You know what I'm saying? Because
We started in Africa.
This is what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying where all of the retard races and stuff started. Because I wanted to go back because you just started throwing it on. You said it's because their kingdom was called the white people.
But
But a lot of our people was like locked up mentally. They are invested and locked up into this society that's just like. What do you think about like? People that's just locked up mentally, and we all here, but I'm just saying that's locked up with the system. That's just like trying to figure out how, because there's a lot of preachers, lot of preachers I see on TV.
Right.
And you know what confuses me? Because in the scriptures it says the great terrible day, and that the saints shall supposed to rejoice when the great daughter of Babylon is falling. But it seems like everybody's not doing that. They trying to, the preachers be like, no, we're gonna fight this and we're gonna get this, and then like they trying to pull it. So it's all confusion. You know what I mean? It's confusing. Is it confusing you? I mean, what about
It
you?
is
AD?
confusing. I mean, I'm going to take my hood off for this one.
Yeah.
My mask off for this one. I got to go in. There we are. Now we're back. We got to put the mask on when we go back outside. But, yeah. I mean, yeah.
No, you just ready because you breathing it heavy, bro. It's like.
Oh, yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
We gotta calm you down. Yeah. Just go ahead. Yeah. Trouble man. They go Trouble man. Another sad face. Yo, Trouble man, you so sad. Yeah.
That's
don't
why
worry
his
about
name
it.
is Trouble Man. He's going through a lot of problems.
It's like saying trash. But trash is not always trash. You know, there's a lot of tragedy things that happen, but Trouble Man just sad. I guess you should put that up there.
But I'll say this. Let me add on to what you were saying.
Flat Earth game.
I would say that
Here we go.
These some of these people, right?
Yeah.
You know, when it goes back to that concept that people are using, right? Fake woke.
Yeah.
Remember I told you a couple of days ago. Yeah, I think that term does apply. Because what happens is you got a bunch of, when I go online, I look at this stuff on Instagram and online and all the internet and everything. You see everything that's going on, and then you go and people are you know, a lot of us as a people, black folks, Africans, Moors, whatever name you want to use to make you feel good, right? What we tend to do is cry and sit back and comment on what's going on, and then put out like, oh, if that was black people, they would have just shot everybody and killed everybody in the whole crowd, and they would have did this, they would have did that if that was black people. But the same people that's saying this, they're not really conscious at all. They actually still follow America.
Yeah.
See, black people don't want freedom.
Yeah.
No,
That's deep
they
stuff.
want to sit next to the white man. They want everything the white man got.
Right.
Right? They want the mansions. Like when everybody come out to LA, they don't move to LA. Where they go? They go right up there to West Hollywood, and they want to sit around all the rich white folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't come to Inglewood. They
Right.
scared to go down there. They don't go to Watts. They scared to go there. They don't go to Compton. They scared to go there because of
what
the
about-
stereotypes
Right.
that they see.
That's what I'm about to say.
You know what I mean? Gang banging and all that. But that's just a small part of Los Angeles. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
You
'cause
got to
nobody
get
wanna
into
go
the,
to the gang banging.
Not all blacks are Crips and Bloods, and even if they are, they ain't all like, you know, they ain't just gonna jump on you just because you gotta remember. Like if you lived out here, or if you was born and raised out here, we potentially probably be Crips and Bloods too, just because of the neighborhood that we live in.
No, it's not just all Crips and Bloods though.
No,
Some people,
it's not.
Look at Razzcats. It's cats with knowledge.
What I'm saying
and then
is-
some of the Crips and Bloods, like the dude you brought on here, Ransom. Yo, he's a gang, but he got knowledge though, and a lot of these cats have knowledge that when you build with them, you know what I'm saying, with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? You locked in.
No, I'm just reading. Yeah,
exactly.
go ahead. Finish what
No,
you're saying.
a lot of the OGs and a lot of the cats, they know everything got out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
They can't stop this turmoil because the youth out there is not knowing what the real system was, and they got caught up into all these, you know, YouTube and the movies. There's a lot
right.
working on the brains of the systematic of the youth. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? There's a
right.
lot. Magazines, there's movies, violence in movies. And you know, it started with Boys in the Hood. But the Boys in the Hood, they said it was positive at first.
Well, that's what I was about to.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood
I
was
was about
positive.
to add on to what you were saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
The whole thing of like, you know, the films and everything. We was me and you from being from Brooklyn. I'm from Philly.
That's
West
right.
Philly.
Somebody said the Mexicans still run the West. I feel
They
you.
still run the West.
That's real.
In fact, California is Mexico. This is their
real.
land.
That's real.
That's right.
Yeah.
They won't give property to none of our Mexican brothers and sisters, right? They'll let all the white people buy the land up here, but they won't. They'll still tax Mexicans.
Why are you talking so loud though?
I'll get excited sometimes, man. They'll still tax Mexicans, man.
Yeah,
And which is
yeah.
actually is really absurd.
Yeah, exactly. It's
You know?
acceptance all- yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Yo, listen. Yeah,
I love Mexican
Yeah.
food.
You
I
love
love
the
Mexican
women.
culture,
Yeah.
and I love the music too.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Mexico.
That's
the
right.
word California is a Spanish word, a Latin word.
Exactly.
They try to fool you.
Exactly. And before that it was the Aztecs.
That's right.
Yep. Take it back to
Mayan
indigenous
civilization.
people. Yep. The Mayans.
They owned all this, and then the Spaniards came over here and they just talked them indigenous natives. You know, they stole the land. They took the land.
And they just like they had a big
swindled them out of
plan.
them. Yeah, they did.
The conquistadors.
Yeah, the conquistadors. They're from Spain.
Yeah, conquistadors and and everybody who get conquered, they make them speak their language.
Their language. All the Latino brothers and sisters, right? They speak Espanol,
Two-tone.
but they have an ancient language, just like we have an ancient language as
Yeah,
Africans.
like Nawak.
The Nahuatl, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
The ancient Mayan language,
Dougie Doug.
right? The
Yeah.
ancient Olmec language, because the Olmecs had a language as well.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, as we go, you know,
Nawak. Yeah, exactly. When they were talking that, and then they were talking about the ancient language. Yo, Dougie Doug turned it blue for me and you. No disrespect, just a question. What do you really know about Garvey? And who's that? Blue?
the Boule.
Boule?
I can answer that. I'll say that Marcus Garvey was he was from Jamaica. He was a Jamaican nationalist, and like I remember I was telling you before that.
No. You always say that. You always say you was telling me before.
Yo,
This
I
the
was telling
first
you.
time
Well,
we
I'm
talking about this.
No, I'm telling you about Garvey.
Yeah,
I told
yeah.
you about who did Garvey
I like
learn
Garvey.
from?
I
Who
love,
did Garvey?
I love Garvey.
Who
you
did
said,
he learn
you said,
from?
No, you said Noble Joe Ali was a student of Garvey.
Garvey, yeah, but who did Garvey learn from?
Who did Garvey learn from?
Yeah.
I don't know who Garvey.
Muhammad Deuce Ali from London. Remember I told you he had
He was
connections.
a great speaker though. I mean,
Great
Garvey had a movement that was incredible. Yo.
That's all it was a movement here in America for so-called Negroes. But what I'm trying to tell you is that Garvey went to London to study under this man who was of Sudanese descent by the name of Deuce Ali Muhammad.
Right.
Okay? Remember I was trying to tell you.
When we talk about Garvey,
it's still the same thing. He learned from Deuce Ali.
Right.
That's probably where he got his whole concept of black nationalism from, was from this man, Muhammad Deuce Ali.
well, you know, Jamaica's very cultural. You know what I'm saying? They're like the rosters. It's like, because, you know, nobody just like, see, we put things in categories when cats wanted to get free.
Right.
Regardless.
Look. This brother right here, Kaba.
That's your man.
Yeah, he's
Kaba Price.
actually correct. Deuce Muhammad Ali.
He was a Sufi.
He was a Sufi. He was a part of the Kelwatiya order and responsible for teaching Marcus Garvey and Noble Drew Ali, so-called.
Uh-huh.
You understand what I'm saying? So this man, Deuce Ali Muhammad, was the one who taught both these men about African nationalism.
Okay.
And what Garvey did was he brought it here. He brought it to Jamaica, but he knew he would have more of an impact here in America.
Right.
Now, he also brought up the Boule.
Right.
The Boule is a so-called black secret society
Right.
that works with the globalists to keep black people suppressed financially or economically.
Say that again.
The Boule is a so-called secret society
Of black.
of black people in this country,
Right.
made up of scientists, entertainers, athletes,
industry. Yeah.
and actors and the likes, right? Scientists too.
Right.
This particular organization was put together to suppress what they referred to as a revolutionary movement amongst us as a people at that time in the 1930s.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? They
Right.
say that Marcus Garvey is the father of the revolution because he was the one that wanted to go. He was one preaching, we got to go back to Africa.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He
yeah,
actually
movement.
bought the boats.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
bought the boats. But here's a little
Where did he get so much money? How he bought the boats?
Well, he had a lot of supporters, man. You got to look at him like Dr. York of the 1930s.
Yeah.
You know, he had a lot of money. He had a lot of people, black athletes and different people was giving him money. But he
Make
was
some noise for Marcus Garvey for that, man. Just make some-
He was really trying to make a real point. You know what I'm saying? He was just too ahead of his time. He was like Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
Tesla was ahead of his time. Edison destroyed him.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Who sabotaged Marcus Garvey was what's the brother's name? W.E.D. Du Bois.
Okay.
Okay? And W.E.D. Du Bois was preaching against going back to Africa.
Right.
Now they both had the same kind of agenda, but one was for moving into the white society, and one was for moving back to Africa.
Right.
So they had a conflict of interest. So what happened was this guy W.E.D. Du Bois, right, was
Where's your
character
cup to?
assassinating.
Where's your cup to?
Oh shit, I got to go here. Character assassinating Marcus Garvey,
Right.
and was a part of his demise. Yo, W.E.D. Du Bois, bro, he was a black devil, yo.
Yeah.
He's a black devil.
Man, yo. That's
He was a
crazy.
black devil, yo. Yep.
That's crazy.
He was a black devil.
No love for Du Bois.
And you know Du Bois, because you know what happens is Du Bois, what happened with him, he became like the head of the civil rights, not necessarily the civil rights movement, but they put him as the forefront of political science for what Africans or so-called Negroes was going through back then.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He's held as, Du Bois is held as like, oh, he's the greatest of the African scholars amongst us. Bull crap. I'm going to give it to my main man, Marcus Garvey, the seer.
Yo.
Marcus Garvey from Jamaica.
Yo.
You
Garvey.
understand?
Yeah. Garvey.
He was the first real revolutionary priest.
Yeah.
You kind
I
of look
love-
like him. You
yeah,
kind of
no
look
doubt,
like him.
no doubt.
You might be a descendant of Garvey.
Yo.
Killah Priest is the new Garvey, y'all.
Yeah, nah.
The new Garvey of
Yo,
hip hop.
Yo, what I want to say, Garvey is
You
somebody.
do kind of look like him, though.
Nah, I did that picture with him, right?
Yeah, you did.
that
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
What I wanted to say, MLK dropped the big cab before. I want to say that, to me, Garvey was like, his movement was so strong. You know what I'm saying? I love his movement and everything that he represented. So by me just honoring him, getting in that car. Yo, here's the question. I asked Ross, I asked Fourth this too. Was that Noble Drew Ali in the car with him?
What?
In a car with that famous picture that he took. I know they was together.
I mean, people say that, but
There
I
wasn't?
mean, we could pull the picture up, but I don't get caught up in all that crazy stuff. And no disrespect, I don't care if Noble Drew Ali was in the car either way. I mean, what does that mean?
No, they just
What would
rolled
that-
together.
They rolled together, but
Yeah,
you
but
know,
that's
what I mean?
a question. You know.
Oh, somebody asked the question.
Yeah, it's just a question.
Yeah, maybe.
And because I remember, Malcolm X and Farrakhan rode together, but they never really showed Malcolm X, Farrakhan, and Muhammad Ali. I want to see them.
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
I want to see them
think
together.
that Malcolm, towards the end of his life, before they assassinated him, the Nation of Islam assassinated him.
That's your claim.
No. That's my father and them.
Yeah.
I was raised a Sunni Muslim.
You're saying this. Are you saying that they assassinated it?
Yeah, well, there was members of the Nation of Islam that killed them.
Yeah.
Probably,
That's true.
probably had the CIA involved. You know what I'm saying? With the whole, putting together of the plot against them. I'm not going to rule that out.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But they hired members of his organization
Right.
and his way of life, religion, to
Right.
take him out.
Right.
Kind of like, with you watch that movie, you read the story of Christ. The Israelites or the Jews, they went to the Judas Iscariot and they paid him gave him 40 shekels.
Yeah. 30 shekels. Yeah.
Thursday, he took the shekel. He told him what Jesus was.
Hold on. K. Brack says no, Killah Priest. That was Reverend J.C. Austin, a preacher from Chicago that was Pan-African.
Okay,
What was that?
that's good. See,
That's just
Kaba's on point, man.
Yeah? What do you mean by that?
He's telling you that the guy that was in that car.
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
Noble
It was
Drew Ali.
Reverend J.C. Okay, good. Okay.
Honestly, man, I'm gonna keep it real
That's
with you.
cool.
Noble Drew Ali, you can't even call him a noble. Drew Ali, well, just Drew, Timothy Drew, that's his real name, by the way, can never be a sharif. The Arabic word sharif, he can never be that. Okay? But that guy, Timothy Drew, stole the whole concept of nationalism
Shout out
from Marcus Garvey.
Right.
He stole it from him.
Right.
And then came back to the United States and told everybody he was a prophet, then gave him a Quran.
Right.
A Circle 7 Quran that has nothing to do with the original Quran that was received from the Prophet Muhammad from the angel Gabriel. You understand?
Yep. Shout out to Dougie Doug Akbar. He said he loved the Bowley breakdown. Devils come in all shapes, forms. Masons are devils.
Masons are devils. Who said this?
That was from Dougie Doug.
That's the same
Akbar.
guy who answered my question.
I don't know,
Is that
he
the guy I asked?
Nah.
That wasn't him.
He was just saying it. Okay, Malcolm X exposed the liberals. Malcolm X is one of the best speakers, orientators.
Malcolm X is I was just watching a Malcolm X speech when he did. You ever watched that speech he did in Boston?
I watched all this.
Malcolm, that information is 2021.
Great.
You can listen to it now and it still relates. Some of these guys, like Polite, need to go listen to that.
Yeah. Well, they imitate. A lot of people imitate.
They want to imitate. They
Malcolmx.
want to imitate the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York. Well, let me tell you something about that.
Who want to imitate Dr. Malachi? All of
Polite,
them.
watch him. Polite, but they can't do it. You got to
Right,
know the
come on
language,
this
man,
show.
because Doc could switch into Hebrew and Arabic like this in Spanish.
Right.
He was a bilingual guy. I mean, it'd be amazing. I'd be sitting up there like this.
When you talk to Dr. York, like what was it like when you was
something-
around him?
Yeah.
Like what was it like? It was like an energy, like when he started speaking.
Yeah, it's the energy, yo.
Yeah.
Just standing next to him. He got a weird energy, yo. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. And he can read people too. He can read people.
Right.
Now
Yeah,
this
that
sounds.
song-
I'm
that
not
song.
talking about all the stuff. I'm not talking about all the stuff that of a
No, we're talking about the positive. We just talking about-
I'm not talking about. They say they seen him
Nah,
levitate. They
somebody-
say some people say they seen
No,
him.
we just talking about regular.
Yeah, regular. I'm gonna say as a
Dr. York.
regular person like me and you or anybody on this feed right here. If you stood in a room with Dr. York
I never stood with
or stood next to him or talked to him,
Yeah.
you would have to agree with me. This guy is something different about this man. It's something that.
I won't doubt that.
He was different, man. He was different, man.
I won't doubt it.
Like people would ask to play him. It was this one guy, right?
He was
Say,
a
yo,
singer.
Doc.
And singers have, let me just say this, singers have a power on them because they know how to talk to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? They know how to sing, the girls.
The girls,
And they
yeah.
have this certain, I'm not saying that's where all his power come from, but sometimes they have that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like how Prince, I went to a Prince concert, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was kind of weird because I was like, yo, this dude, he's staring at me. I don't know if he's looking at me.
Yeah.
And it's real talk.
Yeah.
I was looking at him like we was out in Vegas. And I'm looking at Prince. I was like, yo, this dude, he do got like you get hypnotized into his world
Into
and
his
stuff
world.
like that. Yeah, so I can imagine when he just talked. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine Dr. York. And plus, he was very knowledgeable.
He's very knowledgeable.
No one could take that away.
You couldn't. If you was a Israelite, even Egyptologists or Masons,
Yeah.
he had a receptive memory like that. Like he could just jump into different things. There's not too many teachers that can do it like that and give you the language at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, really, like he'll recite. I've seen him talk to Muslims, man, and convert Muslims to Nuwapo.
Right. Right there.
Right there.
Strong Muslims?
Strong Muslims, man. They start crying in front of him, yo, because they're giving up their faith.
Yeah.
You understand? You gotta understand, a person who believes in something wholeheartedly, and that's their whole life, and some guy who says he used to be a Muslim and he's a kafirun, you haven't heard all these things about him, but he can recite the Quran verbatimly like that in the Torah, right? Yo, it's nothing that you can do. It's like, what are you gonna do? You feel me?
Someone asked, and that's a good question. Somebody said, who taught Dr. York? Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, man, and tell them we over here. We building again, Killah Priest podcast.
I think that when
And,
Doc was taught by one of his sheikhs was Sheikh Daoud Ahmed Faisal from Morocco. Right?
Straight.
He
from
was
the
the one.
from-
He was the first. I'm
the
saying one
land.
of his teachers. He was the Muslim Mosque of America, the one in Manhattan. I don't know if you know about that.
I
but,
don't know that. I don't know too much.
He was the first one, Sheikh Daoud, right? Ahmed Faisal was the first one to open up a legitimate masjid on the East Coast in Manhattan, over there in New York. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Sheikh Daoud was one of his teachers. You feel what I'm saying?
We were big.
And he was a Sufi. I don't know which
Wait a
particular.
minute. Divine Peace Allah said we were bake and Sur Allah. No disrespect.
Said bake. What do you mean by that?
I don't get that. It's not that clear. Not coming in clear.
I think he said we will
bake
break
the
down. What are you
answer,
saying? You trying to break down the Ansar?
Yeah. It said
First
that
of all-
if the gods is just saying they would have went through.
Well, why they ain't do it then?
Dr. York.
Dr. York had a lot of followers back then in the 80s, man.
Had a lot of rappers too.
And a lot of rappers. Dr. York had yo.
I
I don't know
that.
what this brother talking about, but you should have did that 30 years ago when Doc was in Brooklyn. But I'm gonna tell you something. He had,
How was it out there? I'm gonna ask you a straight up question
Yeah.
because you went out to the land, right?
Yeah, been there a million times.
was-
I know y'all. I know Doc. Doc.
Yeah, you always trying to get me to get.
I tried, because I want. You know why?
Yeah.
I want him to blow your mind away, because you
Man, it take a
was
lot.
an Israelite,
It take a
and I
lot to-
always you and
it
Vinny
took-
Paz.
yeah,
Vinny Paz, I wanted to bring down. Yo, Paz, come on, man, you want to go?
took-
Man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Y'all ain't never want to come down.
Nah, it was like I was busy too at the same
Yeah,
time. We
yeah.
making music and stuff like that. And the way my mind was back then, I was real sharp and just, I was on it. I was on it more
Yeah.
like militant. I would have loved to sit there because I was
No,
so
he would-
open minded. I
he
would have
would've-
sat.
yeah,
I
he
would've
would've
loved-
sat down with
I'd
you.
have loved to sit down and build with Dr. York and talk to him, but it never happened. You know what I'm saying? It just never
Yeah.
came to pass. And it was crazy because he lived on my block. I mean, well, his business was right down the block from me.
Yeah.
So, I used to see him all the time.
In Bushwick.
Yeah, Bushwick. Jizzle used to go to his studio. Jay-Z used to go to his studio.
Yep.
And people don't know
You
this.
know,
ahead.
MF Doom
That's what
was
I
an
was about to say.
Ansar.
Yeah. Yep.
And just to let everybody know, I didn't know MF Doom like that, but I did speak to him
Yeah.
when I was in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because he knew about the lost children of Babylon, and he knew about how we was representing the master teacher. And he gave me props for that. I never told nobody this.
Right.
But
I
I talked to
Doom
MF Doom
too.
on the phone
Yeah.
when I was in Atlanta. And
Yeah.
he kept telling me, go ahead, keep doing what y'all doing.
Yeah, I talked to Doom a couple of times, and but I remember that back when they was doing KMD. If y'all go back and check out his video, Peach Fuzz, you can
Somebody
see.
asked.
Hold on, bro. If y'all go check out his video, Peach Fuzz, you'll see him in a Ansar garb, and he was rapping Jazzo too. They asked, "Did you know Tupac?" Trouble Man. I knew Tupac. I ran into Tupac a couple of times.
Yeah, how was that?
Tupac was cool. He loved Bible. He loved the song Bible. He told me, he was like, yo, that's my joint. So he kind of, that kind of made me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah. So,
Word. He liked that song, huh?
yeah.
See, Pac was a deep guy, man.
Yeah, he was always, like, when I saw Pac, he was always, like, somewhere else. It's like, one
I
time
feel
we
like Pac was one of us, like me and you. Like,
Yeah,
I think he just got caught up in a.
Yeah,
we could have got him.
we could
If
have.
me and you could have got a hold of him and got him having to stay away from all those people, we would have been able to just sit down and build with him, man.
Yeah, but
You know what
Pac
I
was
mean?
just like Doom talked about. Okay, I'll tell you what me and Doom talked about. We was on a plane, right? We were building a lot. This was when what's the president? Black president. I'm talking
Yeah.
Obama. We was talking about straightening Obama out. You know what I mean? Giving him a little 2-piece so he can make sure he's on point.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
He was
yeah.
acting like he was, really representing.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
So we was
right.
talking about that, and we talked about some music. We talked about doing some music together,
Mm.
and what would it take for me and him to do it? We was on the plane the whole time, and
Right,
it was
right.
it was me, Doom, and Ghost and Tech, and he was just saying, he's like, yo, Priest, you real deep. And he was telling Star, he was like, yo, man, you real deep. So we gotta formulate. He was just trying to see if we can formulate
Yeah.
how we gonna
How you gonna do the song?
me take this level, Ghost take this level, and then I'll take this level. And then we was just
Right.
trying to put everything together. But he was drunk, you know what I'm saying? He's drunk. We was having mad fun. We was at one spot, it was twisted. It was just a lot of drinking and having some, MC fun. We talked about I was just telling him that, I love his music and stuff like that, and he was just saying,
You talking
it
about
all-
Pac?
No, this is about
Doom.
Doom.
This
This
is
is
Doom, yeah.
Doom. Where it all come from. And Doom we had fun, man. We just had fun. We was out in London and
That's so.
just a whole bunch of stuff, Oh, I asked him. I'm not gonna front. I said, yo, Doom, how did you do it, yo? You know what I'm saying? I wanted to know.
What do you mean, like?
I wanted to know how
the independent style.
No, I wanted to know how did he, get his following to grow like that. And I was
Right,
saying,
yeah.
he said, yo, Priest, I didn't do anything. It's just the people. You know what I'm saying? He told me that, Jewel. And I was like, yo, that's cool. Because I got a fan base too. And I was just
Yeah.
trying to figure out, because I've always felt like I was a little bit more darker and secluded. And when Doom wore a mask, I didn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, he wears a mask, but I was feeling like, you know, maybe I'm too secluded, or maybe it was just like, you know, no one ever got to hear me talk really, or something like, you know, like, does he exist? That's why, you know, I came out with the song. But Doom had the mask on, and he still had a good following. So we talked about those things, those situations. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to get a Dre beat. I would love to get a Dre beat.
Oh yeah, Dr. Dre, man. Yeah, saying he's in ICU. He suffered from a brain aneurysm. That's just terrible. Hopefully he recovers from that, man.
Crazy, man.
Hopefully he recovers from that. Man.
AD, could you play us a tribute from Dr. Dre?
Yeah, I think we can do a little bit of that.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh,
yo.
yeah.
Yeah, AD.
Yeah,
gonna
what
play
song
us.
you want to play from Dr. Dre? He got so many good joints.
I want AD to pick it because he gonna play it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna play one that's
people
not
don't know
featuring
this about-
somebody or?
No, I thought you was gonna play it on your piano.
Oh.
Yeah, I want you to get busy, yo.
Oh.
AD can actually play. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all. Yo, get ready to hit your record or your chat. I don't know how you do it, AD. This is for. I hope Dog Pounders. This is Corrupt. You a
Yeah, big
horseman.
up the Corrupt
You know what I mean? We get
and
drunk
all
over
the
tea.
Dog Pound, Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg.
And AD is gonna play something. This is for Dr. Dre, and this is come
Priest
from
put me on the spot.
Sound Daddy. This is gonna be dope. We're gonna see
Sound
him
Daddy
do it.
Productions in the
I
house.
wasn't even ready for this.
Yeah, no prisoners. American Enemy.
Y'all keep talking. I'm still setting up over here.
I'll get back to. Oh, he says, KP, how do you handle it when you are blessed with the truth, but your own people are trying to poison your mind with bullish? Do you step away from them? Yes, of course. You gotta, listen, separate yourself. Don't be unequally yoked. Get into your zone. Stay with you. You know what I mean? Stay with what got you there. You know, because you're gonna find out people gonna fall off anyway or here by the wayside. Long as you stick to your truth and don't compromise yourself, bro. Don't compromise yourself for nobody. And they'll end up respecting you anyway because of that. Because if you go in to follow what their belief is, then you're going to lose a whole bunch of respect anyway. So just stick to what you got to do. Cut them off. You know what I mean? Sometimes sometimes it's good to let things go. If it's real, you know how to say it go. It comes back to you.
That is true. Somebody said James Ingram. Yep, James Ingram was a student of the master teacher. I met
What?
James. You ain't know that?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I met James Ingram many a times, yo, on the land.
In the sing, suddenly,
Yeah.
life has no meaning.
Yeah, James Ingram, yo. He loved Dr. York. He was on the land many a time.
He from Brooklyn?
I don't know what James Ingram
I need
is
to call
from.
Tam. Shout out to Tam. Yo, DJ throw
But
it
he
back.
would be that Poetic, man. Rest in peace to Poetic.
Yeah, I know that.
From
No,
Grave
listen,
Diggers.
it's no big thing. But it's big for me for James Ingram.
Oh,
But
yeah.
because me and Poetic, we talked about Dr. York and his books, and I had a lot of Dr. York books.
Yeah.
I had the Holy Tablet. That was
We got to get you one. We got to
Back
get you one. I got you one already. Tosh Bashir Bey. He has one for you on deck.
time to come through, bro. There's somebody there. Wesley Snipes. Yep. I heard that.
Wesley Snipes. Yep. He came to the land.
Yep.
Snipes.
Yeah, I cut with the swiftness. If it's BS, yeah, bro, cut it with the swift, man. Just get it out your whole. Because certain people, like we built on this before. You know what I'm saying? Certain people are just obstacles, and they're trying to pull you down. And this isn't a narcissistic society. It's what's the other post-traumatic stress disorders, and this whole bunch of stress and crazy people out there that's just trying to get in the people with the positive thinking minds to pull them, and they don't even care, bro. They don't even care about you. And so it's good just to do what you do. and do what you've been doing, and let those cats, because some of them can never be fixed. Don't ever try to fix anybody. That's the one thing. You know what I mean, AD? Everybody, this is a jewel for you. Don't ever try to fix anybody. Just fix yourself and get yourself right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not your job. Some people are broken and can't be fixed. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But that's not up to you. That's up to that individual. And you know the things they have to go through. You ready, AD?
Yeah,
You just worry about
I had to get
yourself,
my
bro.
keyboard back linked up into the mixer.
Yeah. Hey, Daisy. Woo! You might get in trouble for this. Cause that sounds just like the record.
No, that's what kind of keyboard is that?
Yo, Dr. Dre, get well, bro.
Get well, big homie. Much respect to you. We love you, man.
AD.
Make a swift recovery back. Get back in the studio making them beats, man. We need you.
The Sound Daddy.
Wow. Imagine if that was the break.
Oh. Somebody said Scott Storch.
He took Storch out with this.
Hey.
Dre Day. Start that rhyme. Very good.
It's the basis.
Make some noise for AD.
It's the basis of the beat.
Very good.
I
didn't know you had that skills like that.
Well, yeah. I had a breakdown of that, but
Yo, make some fire for
no
AD.
drums in there. I didn't get the time to set it all up. You know what I mean? I could put a drum thing to it, but you know, it's a DRE.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's the DRE.
You got any more?
Yeah.
You got any more?
I mean, it's based down with a C minor, and then
The whole team is
then you
on
went
fire, yo.
It's the DRE.
you got. That's the basis of the beat, and then you add the tight drums.
If you ain't up on that.
But it was it's
Dr.
not.
Dre's the name. How you doing?
Yeah.
I forget the
Yeah,
lyrics.
Dr. J. Yeah.
That was a hot track. That sounded like an East Coast, like he was. They ain't really sound like no West Coast style beat. Like the way
Somebody
Scott
said
Storch-
I was letting a Caucasian diss Dr. York on the show.
Caucasian who?
I don't know. I don't even know if we had a Caucasian on the show.
Yeah, I don't.
That chick that was here, she was Mexican.
Yeah, she was Mexican. She just had blonde hair.
Shout out to Alan Coswell. Good luck. He said, "Now spit some bars, A. Dizzle."
Oh man,
Yo,
I
AD,
thought we were on
you got
Dr. Dre stuff right now.
Spit the bars, yo.
Man,
Yo,
let me put on a little.
we'll get into that. But I'm gonna set up my what's name while AD put that up. I'm gonna set up this. You remember that short film I told you? I wanted to play.
What was it called again?
A short film. I got a couple of them. It was called. I know which one I was gonna play. There's a couple of them, yo.
Where's my shit, man? Been here.
Hey. Hey. Oh, here's a good one. Hey,
Yeah.
music.
I'll do a little verse. I cause a lot of damages to your amateurs, needing bandages when I'm raising up the temperatures. I'm in the biz for the bitches and riches. Industry is vicious like piranha fishes. I'm making wishes twice upon a star, spitting nice without a flaw, keeping it raw like caviar. Oh yeah, I'm spitting like I was Van Damme on hallucinogens up in Disneyland.
Hey.
That's an old verse.
Hey, AD. Hold
Yeah.
on. Yo, make some noise. Y'all want to hear some more AT. You just came out of nowhere with that one. Man.
Yeah, I love the old school style. You know what I mean? Shuffle beats.
Yeah. Rapid fire. You like the
Yeah.
rapid fire route. You always did. You
Yeah.
always like the rapid fire. I saw something online with me and you a long time ago when we was in the studio with I think Shabazz was there, Aguilar. He was working on some stuff. It was a long time. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, AD did that session? he did that session.
Man, working with so many rappers, you
It was
learn.
it was Gravediggers, and it was Gravediggers in there. It was Baz.
Yeah.
Y'all, they making noise for AD. Yeah. Hit him
Boom
again,
bap.
AD. Yo, hit him one more time. AD spitting that fire.
Yeah, man.
You
Well,
got
I got a song coming out. I need to fix it. I want to master it before I launch it. You know
Talk
what I mean?
about it. What's the song about?
It's called Too Scientific. I actually got Priest on the hook.
Oh.
But that's gonna be dope. That's where I'm just really just like killing it with all that boom bap.
Sampling.
Y'all said it right. One on one is it's really boom bap stuff, but it's the shuffle style.
AD got that Vanilla Ice fire.
I'm Colombian though. I'm Colombian. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah. They know what time
I'm
it is.
excited to drop it just because it's for the love of hip hop. I ain't trying to come
Mm.
out like a rapper like that. I ain't trying to do that. But I love hip hop. I love rhyming. It's dope. I work with so many great MCs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got the opportunity to work with Crooked Eye before he got big.
Dope.
Do you know what I mean? And I learned a lot about stuff. Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, that's
You know,
dope.
but I do it for the love. It's fun. I'm gonna put this album out. It's a compilation, but the first track's gonna be me just kind of.
Yeah, first time. This is
Doing a track.
your first time, right?
This
Or
a-
you did this before, but I'm saying
Yeah.
this is your first time in a while just going to put out a
Put out-
single, just
Just,
Sound
with just
Daddy.
me by itself, yeah. It's like the first track just me, and then the rest of the track's gonna be a
Jody,
compilation.
Jody don't kill you. She called you Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice, Vanilla Ice is Scorpio. Vanilla
Yo.
Ice is Scorpio. He on some other shit.
Let me tell y'all, yo. I'm gonna tell y'all the whole chat room. Check it out. I've heard Jody poetry,
Yeah,
and it is fire.
she's
yo.
a poet. I didn't know it.
Jody was matter of fact, I want to play it. Is there any way I can play it?
Play the drum.
Yo, Jody, how could I play that? Yo, she was challenging. She wasn't really dissing the chat room. She was just like, yo, listen, and she threw them through the chat room, and they're like, yo, I'll do this. And the chat, she said something about the chat room. It was dope, man. It was dope. Jody, big up for that, man. That was beautiful. Super chat, your questions to KP and AD. Exactly. You gotta have a diverse. You have to have the whole thing in there. Yo, AD, could we while we on this? Yeah.
Oh, this Jody right here? This is a Jody poem?
Yeah. Oh shoot, I'm about to set it off. I got the ill New York beat cooking up. Yo, cook that up, Triple JC. We played Triple JC joint. I want to play some more. He sent me a couple of joints. Triple JC, yo, we did it. You got the intro, bro. So that's fire, man. Make noise. See, we're a family over here. So, you know what I mean? Everybody that's in the super chat, yeah, they in there, right?
Somebody asked one thing and said about they saying Truth Seeker disrespected Dr. York. Is that true? When he was on the podcast? You remember him
Back to
saying?
that. He could have.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. He could have. I mean, he could have. I mean, everybody
entitled to
their
their
own opinion. I don't how I can't control it. If a person diss Dr. York, I mean, that's them. You know. You know what I'm saying? It's
You just got. I got to go back and listen to it again. And see
now.
what you're talking about.
If Rasul would have heard that,
Yeah.
Sue, you've been real cool. You used to be crazy over Dr. York. Like if anybody thinks that
Back in the day, I used to be like
anything
that.
wrong
About Doc, man.
about Doc, you know
I used
what I'm
to get
saying?
mad, yo.
And,
Back in the day, I used to get
yeah.
mad, yo.
But you know what it is
They didn't personally
it's
know him.
passion.
They didn't know him. They
personally
didn't
know
know
him.
him. They didn't know him. So it's like, yo, you looking at the videos and everything, you watching the lectures, but you never really had a class with Dr. York.
I can't
So
see that.
you
with
never mingled with him and talked with him. So you don't really know him like that. Nigga don't even know your name. He knew my name.
Yeah.
He knows me.
Truth Seeker, if you out there, bro, you can come on. I mean, you come back on and
Come back and
defend-
clarify that
Yeah,
if you want to.
clarify
Wherever you
yourself.
at. I don't know where you
And
at.
if that's the way you felt, bro, I mean, that's it. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You know, everybody's not going to like Dr. York.
I'll tell you one thing,
Everybody's
if-
not going to believe. Yeah, go ahead.
Not to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you one thing. If Truth Seeker would have sat down and actually talked to Dr. York like how I tried to get you to do,
Yeah.
he would have
exactly.
lost. You wish that song "Losing My
Well,
Religion"?
you was different.
That's for the Christians when they meet
He
York.
started making me You started to make me. I didn't follow AD yet. AD been trying to get me a flat Earth for a minute.
Hey,
That's because AD can't
And they
convince you
only try
enough.
to.
I ain't trying to
No,
convince
it's,
nobody.
He didn't.
But that's how they catch you.
That's
though.
how they get you.
And then
I ain't
next thing you
trying to
know,
convince
you
you. You know what I'm
drinking.
saying?
You know, you start drinking milk. You pour it on top of your head. You start following.
It's my mouse pad.
Yeah.
Y'all see my mouse pad?
Oh man, this
Don't
guy
start
got
it.
the flat
Hey,
Earth mouse pad.
yo,
You done went.
For
Oh,
real,
man.
AD. Let me see that.
It's my
This
mouse
guy
pad.
went and got himself
A circle. What is that? That's not.
I'm gonna
Earth,
go
though.
buy you a flat globe. I'm gonna buy you a globe. It's gonna be flat.
God's kingdom.
Kingdom.
Y'all live in a giant snow globe.
Here, all right, I gotta ask this question. Here's my question. I don't want to set it up.
I don't want to say nothing. You preach, you deal with this.
I don't
I
want
don't
to
have
go too far.
nothing to do with this build.
Yo, flat earthers.
I ain't even trying to build.
No, the flat earthers are coming. Why haven't
Uh-oh.
no one ever just go to the edge of the earth yet?
They did.
The ice?
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna like believe them. It's like you go to the ice.
No, they're supposed to, over years, there's supposed to be a amusement park there. They're supposed to be like, here, welcome to the, you go there, welcome to the edge of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Well, how come
Eventually-
that no one's trying to get no money off
It's
this?
cold as hell over there. Anybody want to fly all the way over there and sail all the way over there? It's ice.
That's your excuse.
It's cold. I'll show you what it looked like.
That's your excuse.
I'll show you what it
Hold
looked
on, flat earthers. Y'all starting to lose me now.
Yeah.
If
We
that's
gotta do a
your
whole
excuse-
show on flat Earth, just debunking the whole ideology of it.
My thing is, this has
You
been
know.
going on for years. You
Yeah,
mean to tell
yeah.
me no human have
Yes.
ever went over there and just said, yo, listen, this is the flat earth. Let's make money off this.
Yeah.
And this is the edge of the universe. We're going to throw a party on every New Year's.
at the edge of
ice.
the
At the
No,
ice.
nobody
the
want
ice.
to go there. It's too cold.
Man, come on,
Who would
man.
want-
Yo,
Is
what
it
are
the
you
cold, is it
talking
the colder
about?
part of the planet?
There's been to
Isn't
you
that
know
like,
how
North
cold
Pole, right?
Antarctica is? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
You
The
know
North
why?
Pole.
Because at the edge of the
Center?
earth, Santa Claus lives there. That's why. Because Santa Claus lives at the edge of that.
that's
why.
probably what it is.
That's where the
Santa Claus live,
What,
AD?
what city is he from?
Santa Claus live out
Nah,
there.
good this shit. The flat
There's
earth
the
is gonna
edge.
get mad at me. Someone turned it. Is that what color is that? Blue
Here it comes.
or? He said, "Yo, please." Who you think will
Look,
win the
it
battle
says,
with
look.
War Cloud or
Yo,
Killer
you
Sin?
said you didn't. That's
Pull
not
up.
need proof. That's a
It went up too
meme.
fast.
You pick a direction and go to it.
Somebody
You want to hit
asked me-
ice.
Somebody asked me a
Go
question.
anywhere in any direction. Because there's no
Okay.
South Pole compass.
Hold on, y'all.
You know your compass?
Do the fans see this? Do everybody in the chat room see this?
Yeah.
That's a meme.
Because sometimes you don't be showing your little stuff when you be pulling up. All right, so that's the edge of the world.
The
She's
edge.
saying that that's the edge of the earth.
all the way around.
Where'd you get this picture
You
from?
go
man?
you go any direction. Well, priests try to have a party out there, but if you go in any direction, that's what you're gonna see.
You gotta have a party out in the edge of the
Yeah, I
planet
mean,
Earth. You crazy?
if
As
it's
long
the
as we've
edge
been on
of
this
the
planet,
earth-
you have to have a party there.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
Gotta, you gotta make money as amusement
Hey,
park.
listen.
Drastic.
There's not much money there.
But
Man.
AD, don't take put the picture back though. I want to build on that
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
real
There's
quick.
there's no money there because it's like
There's no money there.
Make
So
sure
you mean,
they can see
hold,
it.
it's ice.
You mean to tell me
Yeah.
that you're gonna use this photograph right here,
I want to see.
and then
Well-
and then try to tell us and everybody in this feed right here,
Yeah.
that's the edge of the earth.
That's the edge of our
So when you
side.
get to the earth, right?
Yeah.
The edge of it.
Yeah, you go
If-
any direction. Pick a direction and
you
go
take-
all
What do you
the way
mean
there.
any
You take-
direction?
Hold
Any
on,
direction.
AD.
No.
I
Once you
guess-
get to the edge of something, there's
Yeah.
nothing there's nothing there. You just go off the edge.
Ice.
So it's ice at the end, at the edge.
Yes.
Why
I'm
you
talking
keep-
about at the bottom, because when you go off the edge of the earth, there has to be some kind of foundation at the bottom.
It's,
Oh, yeah.
It's ice all the way around.
But
Oh,
AD,
man, you
hold on.
Check it out.
Come on, man.
Hold on, that edge. You're saying that was the end? Is that a real picture of the edge of the earth?
Oh yeah, that was an actual photograph.
Pull it,
But
pull it back
you're
up,
not
bro.
see.
Pull it back
This is
up.
not the conspiracy that it's flat. You can go out there and yeah, it looks like we're in a flat Earth, but they're telling you
Yo, they
live
got
on a ball.
photographs of the earth as a sphere. They seen it from a shuttle.
Who's
a
they?
space shuttle? Snap, they had thousands of pictures of planets. They have a photograph of the sun. You can go to the what's that up the block? Not up there in Hollywood,
You know
right?
who told you that?
For Columbia, South Carolina.
NASA told you that.
Yo,
A government.
you got a
agency.
telescope right there.
A government.
You have a
agency.
telescope right there, yo.
Look
I'm
at
from
the tongue of the
Columbia,
snake.
South Carolina. yo.
Okay, then why does Mars and all of the other celestial bodies in the solar system look the same? So
Those-
ours is different?
Yes, those are the
Oh,
heavenly
my God,
bodies
man.
above us. We are in the
Oh,
middle
you know
of
what,
two
man?
Taurus fields. You gotta see. It takes a while. I don't expect y'all to believe this shit.
All right.
But see, that's how they brainwash you.
See, that's you want us to believe in your ideology.
It's not my ideology. It's God's kingdom.
God's kingdom.
Welcome to
This
God's
guy,
Let me ask you.
Enoch Vision says, yeah, exactly, Hollywood. Man, get out of here, man.
Yo,
Oh,
it
they
takes a
say it's
minute.
all CGI.
Come on.
Some guy jumped in there and said that. That's bull crap, man.
That's,
All right, so y'all can believe
that's
that.
exactly what I said.
Shout out to
when I
Lady.
first
Lady,
heard.
you know what? We got somebody coming on for that because shout out to Lady because she got somebody. We got to get to the end of this.
Yeah, we gotta destroy this whole.
Oh, it's gonna
We
take
gotta
y'all a
destroy this
minute.
whole man. No, it's
No,
not.
they
No, it's
really
not.
deep.
In
They
fact,
really deep. They got some
when I
things
come
in
back
this.
next week,
Well, they got some.
we gonna
things
really
in
get it in.
I want to bring on Nathan Thompson.
Is he a flat Earth guy?
Oh, he's like the king of the flat earth.
All right, well, no, you can't just bring him on, yo. You got to let somebody else, another scientist, come on too. You can't just bring that guy on and then he goes into his thesis, and just explain his thesis, and then
There's the Earth. Bring that back.
This is what they told you it is. This is more CGI. This is what they want you to believe.
That's CGI.
Yeah, 100%. They want you to think that the ocean curves, but you ain't never seen a curved ocean in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Is the God Killer in here? Said peace to the God Killer.
He's
Now
in
look.
there. God Killer's in there.
Somebody said peace to the God Killer. I don't know. Shout
Oh,
out to
I know that guy. Yeah, big shout out to
Who was to kill God?
I think that's the brother Unc.
Let me show you how
You know,
ridiculous
brother Unc
this
from
is.
the Amon Ra Squad. He's the God Killer.
So this is called.
Yeah.
The concept.
This is the old heliocentric model
Oh, too short.
right here.
Okay.
This is what they want you to believe.
All right, what we doing? Where we at?
He said
At
it's
the edge
boring
of the
and
universe?
This is
no.
what,
Ho. First of all,
this is what they want you to think is what's going on
that's
right now.
how the sun is moving through the solar system, and it doesn't move. What you're looking at, you're looking at how the sun is moving, and how all the orbitable planets are moving through space.
So
So how are you going to say that that's wrong?
is this what you think
FEG
is going
right?
on?
FEG, the Flat Earth Gang.
Is this what's happening in our universe? Is this what's happening?
I'm lost.
Look at this.
This is the heliocentric model
Yeah.
of our solar system,
Which
moving
we-
through the
Yeah.
solar system, but
Okay, I got you.
the planets are still orbiting.
This,
I got you.
this is what they want us to
Orbiting the
believe.
star.
This
Right,
It's not moving like this though, priest. It's
Right.
moving like this.
right,
So it appears that the solar system is moving.
right.
It's really that's why we got to get some guys on here that
You
really
know how-
Nah,
understand.
you can't
guys.
debate. You can't
Yeah.
debate them, but
You can't debate AD with this
No, but
stuff
you
because
can't-
he don't really
No,
know.
no, no,
He's
no,
not
you
an
can't.
astronomer.
No,
AD's
no.
not an
Yeah.
astronomer.
Hold on, bro.
I'm
Hold
not.
on. Listen. No, because you can't win because what they'll do is when you say that is the glass half empty or half full. That's what they do.
Yeah.
But y'all leader, right? The leader of the flat earther, the guy with the flat hair, the
Yeah.
flat top. Who is he, and where is he from? Is it? What's the guy who?
It's not
Christopher
one.
Columbus?
There's a bunch of them. Once you
Oh,
go,
they're talking about the guy you talking about.
Who started this?
The Europeans came up with the
The
concept
ancients.
that no, they wasn't ancient.
yeah,
The ancients always knew that the planet was round, and they knew that the sun was round. It wasn't until them Europeans came along who were dumb-minded and didn't know that the planet was round. They thought it was flat. They thought if you rode across the Atlantic Ocean, you would just fall off the edge. They literally thought that.
That's what Christopher.
That's coming
Columbus
from the Eurocentric mind.
Yeah. He asked the queen.
Yeah.
Could he?
But here's the thing. You know who really told him that? You know who really told him that the Earth was round
Yeah.
and showed him the navigation through the waters, the
Yeah.
oceans? The Muslims told him that.
They told him the Earth was
They
flat.
taught. No, they did not teach it. They know that's not in Islamic teachings. That's a European concept. Okay, the Moors, because they knew navigation that they learnt from telescopes and different things that they took out of Rome and also Greece and perfected these devices. So they tell you that the telescope was built Galileo Galilei.
AD just said that this was taught by the ancients.
No,
Yeah.
what?
AD, could you prove that?
Prove,
Hold
Yeah.
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Prove, okay, prove it. Let's see.
I could do that
Prove it.
easy. I did that last time out actually also. I'll show you.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Don't try to throw me under there like he proved it to me.
Yeah. You trying see now? You trying to say the ancients? Yeah. You know, I told Priest that last time.
Bam.
Prove everything, man.
Bam. So we got the Greeks.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's right on time, Mojito, yo.
You got the
Mojito,
Greeks
son.
with the flat Earth model, the Navarro. You got the Babylonian, the Meso, Japanese, Persian.
minute.
Yo, hold on though.
Well, we
How
go
do you
to-
know that that's actually like a
Here's
like
us.
a cylinder seal
Boom.
of from Babylon Sumer? How do you know this? How you know you're not looking at memes, bruh?
Because you could research this. Here's the Masonic.
Yo, no,
Islamic.
show us a glyph from Babylon, Mesopotamia,
Shout out to
Sumer, or any of those ancient civilizations. Show us something from the ancient world, not a meme.
Shout out
That's
to
not a meme. That's
Dominique
that's
Green.
Hebrew.
No, that's not.
From Georgetown.
Somebody made that.
No
Show
doubt.
us an actual stela.
by the water.
Not nothing that the flat earthers
Asia
made.
and J- Hold on. What do you think about Planet Asia and J? Pull it down a little bit, AD, so I could just answer that question. He said, "What do I think about?" Somebody just dropped something on it. He dropped blue. It went up so fast. So,
Which one you want to see? You want to see the Hebrew?
AD,
Yeah.
could you pull it down so I could just
Show
read
us,
that? read
Oh,
that
pull it
question?
back up, you mean?
Yeah, pull it back
Oh, I
up.
see what you're saying.
From Georgetown, Geechee. Oh, Geechee Cooler by the water. All right. What you think about Planet Asia, J Electrona? They got a similar sound to you in my ear. You rock with them. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is the ancient Hebrew
Yeah.
conception of
Definitely do.
ancient Hebrew conception of the universe.
It's universal.
Here's
guys.
where the
It's
illustration
universal.
came from. Here's all the credits. Here's when it happened. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm
You will
another
notice-
version of
You will notice our flat Earth here, and you will notice the dome, the heaven of the heavens, the God above. You know what I'm saying?
You ever-
You're not supposed to know this
Black
because
Watch.
they want you to be atheists. They don't want you to believe in God because if you believe in God, you're going to create your own free energy and all the Babylon falls. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the world is run by all of these elite that are getting you to pay for
Like a
everything. You
Brother
shouldn't have
Jay.
to pay.
Brother J. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Cut you.
You shouldn't have to pay for electricity. You shouldn't have to pay for energy. You shouldn't have to pay for all that. They control you because they're taking over as if though they're God. They're like, yo, pay us and we'll hook you up with energy. We'll give you electricity. But if you know how much power you have to create your own energy,
Oh, okay. Let me check my. Instagram.
all the
All
major
right,
falls
Jody.
will fall. People would be like, well, there's obviously a God because you know what I mean? You're not
Hold
supposed to know
on.
this.
We got to pay attention. We got to give AD his props because
That's
he's
it.
dropping it. Go ahead, AD. Drop what you was dropping. I'm sorry.
It's,
Go ahead.
at the end of the day, it comes down to free energy. Same thing with the alien stuff.
Free. Wait, man. Free energy.
They want you to think you a speck of dust. They want you to think you're insignificant, that you're just part of a spinning ball
That's
amongst
how you be trying to get me.
all. Yeah, they don't want you to know how divine you are, your divinity, how you're a special person. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to know that because that's how they maintain control. This is Matrix talk.
Mm-hmm.
We are a battery, just like Morpheus said. This is why the Matrix is a documentary, because you are in the Matrix because they make you think you live on a ball. On a ball, just like ball. They want you to think you're insignificant. That we're just spinning through the heavens. When the heavens are spinning above us. They are the characters in the Bible. Boom.
Actually, man,
God's
you know,
kingdom.
you when you say spinning, the only reason why it looks like that is because the planet is revolving around the sun. You don't really know anything about. You don't really know anything about telescopes and
Okay.
how astronomers.
you, Jody.
Hold on. You don't know anything.
Hold on. Wait. What's going on here?
Nah, because he's trying to use. You can't do that, man. Like
Alright.
you got to use scientific. You're using theories, man.
Yeah.
Well, then the globe Earth is a
No,
theory.
I did not. Somebody said I missed it. No, I didn't miss it. He's been running around with this rhetoric all day long. He's trying to show you an elliptical orbit that he doesn't know anything about.
We got.
Is this what you think is going on?
The cat is wilding out. The
Well,
cat
he
is
doesn't
looking
know
at the
it.
camera. Hold on. I got Jody on here.
Oh yeah, my fault.
So
my
much-
fault. Go ahead.
No. But so many things are going on right now. Let me slow myself down, and so I can intake what's going on. AD, have you just proved to us that the Earth is flat? What did
It's
you
not
just
about
do?
proving the Earth is
What
flat.
did you just do to us?
Then what is it about,
You
AD?
It is
manipulate
about
us, what?
You tell us.
You got to prove that this is what's going on.
All right, so
Yo,
what are you doing? No, let them brainwash
Can you
me for a minute.
prove? Can you prove? Because science can't.
Yes, they can. That's why you're looking at a schematic of it.
So you think this is what's going on?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. So we should have scientific proof of Earth spinning.
We have scientific proof of it.
Where is that?
You don't know science and you don't understand astrology.
I agree.
Excuse me, astronomy. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
No,
I agree.
Okay?
No.
Okay?
No. We
Some
can't.
fool is
We
the
can't
son
say
of
that.
Comet.
Hold
Now
on.
you guys are just totally going into the Twilight Zone, man.
Hold on. Somebody said something about the son of Comet. What's this?
Some
'Cause I wanna
fool
be
said,
able to-
is the sun a comet? Are you a fool? No. Go look through a telescope.
the son of Comet.
If you see a telescope, you could just see up and see the stars.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That confirms that the celestial bodies are round.
Okay, so if this is what's
You're
going
looking
on,
at the heletical movement.
Hold on, bro. Don't let it get you crazy
Yeah,
right
because
now.
sometimes, man, you guys.
I know.
Right, man, you
Well,
what,
hold
man?
on, AD.
let me ask you this:
All right,
If-
AD, no, 'cause I want everybody because we got. Remember, people are watching this. We don't want to look crazy out here. We all go, you know what I'm saying? But
Read.
somebody said something about
Go ahead.
where are we? Somebody said something about the sun is what? Somebody said something about the sun.
He asked the brother on here said, "So is the sun a comet?" Like, what would you get some crazy nonsense like that from?
Well, he's looking at this because he's saying
Yeah, he's
this
looking
looks
at,
like
but
the
that's
comet.
not. You're looking at the. It doesn't move like that.
So this is wrong. Are you saying this is wrong?
No, they're just showing you a schematic of it.
Okay.
It's right, but you're looking at a more of a CGI version of what the
So-
scientists,
All right,
what
what-
scientists,
I-
what the
I got a
scientific
question.
data actually came.
What the brainwash is going on right now?
Okay.
AD,
So
if you just brainwashed us, what's going on?
He's trying to manipulate.
I got a
They
question.
He's trying to
I
get
got-
you
They
to
definitely
believe.
got help.
I got a question. If this is what's going on,
AD is their leader.
no, I'm not the leader.
Yeah.
The leader is
He's not an astronomer.
Nathan Thompson.
He's not
and
no damn
Mason
astronomer,
Thompson,
man.
what?
You got to.
We talking about.
We got to
look,
get Nathan
these guys-
Thompson in here.
These
and,
these guys on here though.
Eric
the
Dubé.
guy he's talking about.
Yeah.
No scientists. Even they laugh at
know-
this guy.
they don't know
They
who
laugh
he
at these
is.
two
Oh, yeah.
guys he's talking about.
I used to laugh too. I thought this shit was
Before
impossible.
you tried that pill.
Yeah, but you had to be smoking some of that weed
I didn't believe it. I
that
was like,
night when you
this
pulled
bullshit.
that up. Yeah, that's what happened. He's smoking some of that weed and he pulled that video up.
I
He
thought
said,
it
"You
was
know what?
bullshit.
I think this guy Nate is right. I think Nate
no,
has."
it wasn't about Nate.
Nate has a point here.
It wasn't about his points.
What was it?
It was about.
All right, yeah.
It was about
I'm about to
being
pull a plug on this.
unable.
We gotta-
Remember, this is not the conspiracy. It was about being unable to prove that the Earth was a ball. Being unable to prove that we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour. Now, look, you can't start with flat Earth. You got to start with NASA and the moon landings.
No, you can no. You can't use that
You
because
gotta
that's
start with
another conspiracy theory.
That's
So
the
now,
first- you gotta
so
build on
now, now what the flat earthers are trying to do? Listen,
All right,
They
after
tryna
this-
throw-
after
they
we
tryna
gotta-
hold.
we
They
gotta
tryna
pull- I gotta
throw-
pull a plug to it because.
let
we
me
gotta
make
get
this point.
nowhere,
Make this
bro.
point real fast. He's trying to use that crazy nonsense about the moon, right? The moon landing, and then throwing that in there with the flat Earth and saying, "Oh well, if you use that, that can prove that." No, two totally different
You start
subjects.
there. You have to start there.
It's too how?
Because the flat Earth is what you resolve to when you realize the
God.
lies of the moon landing. So let's start with moon landing. Do you believe that we landed on the moon? Do you believe
Do I believe it?
that we
Yeah, I think
landed
we did.
on the moon? Okay. So let's see.
I think
This
it's an underground base on Mars.
Okay.
Yo, man, it doesn't matter if you pull up them crazy YouTube videos. None of that stuff means anything. And that's the only reason why y'all got people listening to y'all, because y'all could do these stupid YouTube videos and put it up there not based off any science. Not
Okay.
based off any real astronomy.
The weird thing is that now you can fact check this. WikiLeaks just released scenes. This is from WikiLeaks, not me, not Nathan, not Eric Dubé.
Another one to Fred. I think that's awfully good.
This is scenes from the
I don't
filming.
know. I don't feel right, man.
Oh, yeah,
It's
you
just-
I know.
it's weird,
Hey, you're getting unplugged right now. You just took the
I
red
claim
pill.
this land in the name of.
This is a filming of the moon landing.
What do you got now?
WikiLeaks. This is WikiLeaks. Y'all can fact check this.
Now move.
They're filming this. And action. Everybody ready? Okay. And is this good? Okay, we're gonna film. Lights, camera. They're on the Nevada desert. Because you can make that look like the moon.
How you gonna sit up here and say, all right, this is really credible?
This is WikiLeaks, and y'all can fact check it.
All right, well, here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. Let me keep it real.
Look at that.
If this, I'm not gonna take this as any form of real credibility. But what I will say is this: maybe they didn't land on the moon in the '60s, right?
Okay.
But later on down the line, maybe they did.
Oh, okay. So you said the first one was fake.
I'm not saying that. Don't
Okay.
try to put words in my mouth, brother, because I did not say that.
I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is, maybe in
Okay.
the '60s they didn't land on the moon, but somewhere along the line they did eventually go to the moon.
So they figured it out.
Yeah, propulsion.
Now you know that their computers had less memory than our own phones. The computers were they only had like a megabyte.
Mm-hmm.
But they supposedly went there. Now why haven't we gone back?
I say this: we ain't had the money for it. We don't have the money.
We don't have the money.
No, we do not. Because NASA. They was it maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago? It takes a lot of fuel to go to the moon, yo.
Oh.
It takes a lot of fuel to go to the moon. The last time we went to the moon was when? Look that up.
How much fuel?
Okay.
How much fuel we
You
talking
need a
about?
lot, man. You need a lot. Because we haven't been back.
We're
We
making
haven't
it
been
seem
there.
like we just go to the gas station and fuel up.
Nah. It's a certain amount of propulsion you need to push the rocket there, and so we haven't really been there. In fact, the Russians.
Russians did it first.
Yeah, the Russians did it. I was about to say the Russians did it first, and in fact, still to this day now. Well, not now because now we have Elon Musk and SpaceX. But before
Say
then,
that name Elon Musk. That's the guy, right?
Yeah, that's the man, right? That's my man, Elon Musk. Before Elon showed up on the scene, NASA was bankrupt, meaning that they was basically paying the Russians to use their rockets to go into orbit, right? But it wasn't. But they had to shut their space program down. It wasn't until NASA came along and made
sacred geometry. These niggas is stupid, man.
Yeah, they just going in.
Sacred geometry is flat. Yeah,
So this
is a flat rate. Yeah.
This is a NASA
Just give me a
employee.
flat rate, a flat answer.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology
Now,
to
who's
do that
this?
anymore. We
This is a
use
NASA astronaut, Don Petit. He says we used to.
I'm sorry, bro.
He says that we used to have the technology to go to
He's
the
an
moon.
astronaut.
Yes. Then y'all can fact check this.
Could the audience see him?
Audience can see it.
I
And
want
they
the
can Google it.
audience to see.
Here we go. He's
technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back.
They destroyed the technology to go to the moon, and they said it's a painful process to do that again. But I thought we were going to Mars. I thought we had a rover on Mars.
We do have a rover on Mars,
But we
yo.
can't go to the moon, he said.
We can go to the moon.
The
But
NASA...
that's listen. Listen to me.
Go.
We have not necessarily Elon Musk and them guys have not they're stepping the propulsion system up. The reason why
Somebody said, "What the brainwashing is this?" I know.
Yeah, the reason why
somebody's being brainwashed.
NASA
I don't know if it's me.
hasn't sent. Hold on. NASA hasn't sent anybody to the moon. It's just the technology. If we're going to go back to the moon very soon,
Okay.
probably in like another 2 years from now.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this confirmed? Somebody said this. What is it? A fax that's out?
No, what is it? It's the propulsion. I have to constantly keep bringing this word up. Propulsion. We don't have. Elon is working on that. So
Elon Musk.
yeah,
That's how they said in there.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's working on that. So we got
Who's Elon Musk again? Sorry.
Elon Musk is a billionaire. He was the
Sorry,
one who
Elon.
created the company SpaceX and an electric car company Tesla, based off of Nikola Tesla. And he also, I think that he created an application. I don't know. I forget what it was. You can look it up. And he sold. He was the first one to. What did he invent? I can't forget what he invented. If any of you guys know out there, put that out there.
Yo, man. Oh, look. Okay.
So
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. We gonna have to move on. Let's move on. We're gonna come back to this.
Because this flat Earth stuff,
because it's gonna get crazy. It's already getting crazy, man. Because look, AD is showing me clouds, and I don't know what that is. It's spinning around. What was that? Is that space?
This is flat. This is when you go.
That's
really
not
high.
flat, man.
Flat.
How are you gonna take a picture of the Earth from a This is what I'm talking about, man. Just change subject. Change subject.
Yo, I used to get mad too,
Change
though.
subject,
Like I understand, but
I don't want to get. Oh no, man.
y'all brought me in. Y'all brought me in.
No, next subject, man, please.
This is from Jody. Jody, before could you pull up vibration?
Jody Joe, she looking good.
I don't often talk about my past pains or my abuse. I find it to be of little to almost no use. Nobody listens anymore. They'd rather close their eyes, lower the shades, or shut the door.
Oh.
They turn out their oil house lights, and love don't live there anymore. Turn a deaf ear, close a blind eye. It's easier to walk away than watch someone slowly die. So they turn their back and they simply say goodbye, dismissing you in the blink of an eye. It's harder to be somebody's God-sent hero. Help them and stay instead of turning around and walking away. Help them find a solution, an exit, a doorway. Help them have the courage to live another day. Nobody cares about your struggles and your pain. They only care about the entertainment and the distractions they gain. Real life entertainment better than TV, while thinking to theirself that they're glad it's not me. Focused on the entertainment of your abuse, but cut you off when you're of little to no use.
Somebody said
They
bars.
feed off your pain and your abuse. Energy vampires, stimuli use. Cognitive dissonance and narcissistic views. Mind-capped imbeciles, too asleep to see the cues. Just more to be used and abused.
Is she coming
Let's
at AD?
reverse this. Let me be your muse. Don't sit by idle and allow the innocent to be abused.
Woo! Make some noise. I thought she was coming at you,
Oh,
Rasul.
I don't want to bring it back to this flat Earth, but this guy, hold on, bring it down one more.
Hold on, we gotta give her some props first, man.
Oh, yeah.
Let's give her some props for that nice spit. She was like she was coming at AD and Rasul.
I didn't hear that.
Why would she be coming at?
Just joking. Joe,
I don't
that
have
was
cognitive-
nice.
I
She
don't
was
have
really
cognitive
coming at the.
differences.
No, she was. No, I was just kidding. She was just dropping it. That was for just humanity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
Thank
was
you for
awesome,
Joe.
Jody. Very good. Hey,
My
one
bad,
thing. I
that
gotta
was
say
just
one
kidding. That
thing.
was just kidding, yeah.
I gotta say one thing,
go ahead.
man. Some guy in here brought up the guy Neil. That guy, what's his last name? Neil, whatever, the astronomer guy.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay, so
Truth
hold on.
Seekers here. Hold up, Truth Seekers here. We gotta solve some issues. What up, Truth Seekers? Shout out to Truth Seeker, man.
Truth Seeker. Hey, man, was a guy on here said you said something bad about Dr. York.
And if you did,
That's your opinion, but
that's your opinion, bro. But
I don't remember you saying it, but you can go in on it.
upset.
You know, comment in the feed, and I don't remember.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
Yeah, but one brother tried to say that I'm not to bring it back to the flat earth. I'm going to stop after this. I need some tea. We can add on.
Yeah,
that.
man. Yo,
So
go ahead.
he
Greg.
said
This
Neil-
is after this though. We getting out of the flat Earth, yo,
Yeah.
because we're
Whatever
not used
y'all
to
want.
flat Earth and Earth.
Whatever y'all want.
Flat
Look,
Earth.
it took me a year. I don't expect y'all to take it.
all right, he
Yeah,
made a point.
nobody's-
The brother up there made a
Listen.
point. He said that Neil said the earth does appear to be round, but is an oval shape. But I
Neo?
said that last time though.
Who's Neo?
Some brother that was up there. Neil, the astronomer. Neil,
okay.
I forget his last name. Neil
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Dyson. All right, he points that out. But the Earth is actually an oval shape. Okay? So it appears to look that way. But when we look at it from a telescope,
Skate's back in the place.
it's round. Okay? The Earth is actually tilted on 93 degrees. Just to let you know. It's not up straight like that. It's tilted. So it revolves around. We don't have a perfect planet, just to let everybody know. And that tilt of the Earth It's why we have.
It's perfect for us, though.
It's perfect for some of
You
us
went
on
to
the
the
planet.
mystery spot? You'll be like, oh, man, the way gravity's all mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw a ball that goes that way. So gravity spot up in...
Other than that, let's move on. Move on to the next.
So
subject.
it's not a ball.
It's a spear. It's an oval spear. That's what it appears to look like on the joint, on the camera.
Okay,
That's what it
so
is.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, he's got a little. They asked him a question. Can I play the question that they asked?
Nah,
him?
I want to
Yeah,
move
but-
on, bro.
You wanna move
I
on?
want
Okay,
to move
okay,
on. I want to
okay,
move on. Stop.
okay.
Yo, all right, pull up the secret of vibration.
Okay.
No, the law of vibrations. Bob, what's the name? Let's watch something that's calm us all down. The law of vibration on YouTube. All right, y'all. We're gonna sit here and look at something real quick, and then we can add on to this. And this will be real cool. The law of vibration by, is it the first one?
This one.
By Bob. Yeah. What is the no? Go down.
Get out of here, man. You don't run nothing.
It's by Bob. The secret of the law of attraction.
Bob Proctor.
Yeah.
This one right here.
No, not that one. This is so hard. I sent it to you.
It's like the law of attraction. It's
Yeah.
also the law of vibration.
This is it. It's this one. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you see, you hear the cat? All right, it's the one that's the law of vibration, Bob Proctor. It's the secret law of attraction. It should say the secret law of attraction. Yeah, the first one. That one. All right, y'all, we just watch this, and then we're going to build
In the
on
movie
this.
The Secret, I quoted Dr. Werner von Braun, who was considered by many as the father of the space program. He said,
Sound like
the
2 things
natural
ago.
laws of this universe are so precise that we don't have any difficulty building a spaceship, sending people to the moon, and we can time the landing with the precision of a fraction of a second. He also said these laws must have been set by someone. And it's strange. It's not that long ago when science and religion were really considered antagonistic. That's not so today. It's looked at it now, one studying the cause and the other studying the effect. And von Braun said, after studying the spectacular mysteries of the cosmos for many years, he had arrived at the firm conviction that there is a God. I see the laws as God's modus operandi. It's how everything happens. The Secret was based on the concept of law of attraction. And because the movie went viral, it was all over the world, everyone everywhere was talking about the law of attraction.
Oh, yeah.
Classy.
People writing books on it
Gotta
that
be
don't
classy.
really understand it. People speaking on it that many of them
Everybody always
advertise
do this
their
when they about
ignorance
to
when
get
they
deep,
talk
right?
about it. I'm of the conclusion that attraction is not really understood in any depth by most people. Now, I've studied this every day for 50-some years. And I can assure you, attraction is a law, but it's a secondary law. The primary law is the law of vibration. The law of vibration is one of the basic laws of the universe. It decrees that everything moves, nothing rests. We literally live in an ocean of motion. Do you know that everything is an expression of the same thing? The leaves, the tree, the cement, the body, the clothes. It's all energy at a different rate of vibration. You see, your body is a molecular structure
Like you in there.
in a very high speed of vibration. Your brain is an electronic switching station. Your brain does not think, but you think with your brain. There's a difference. As you activate brain cells, you set up a vibration in your body. For me to just move my hand like that, I had to activate brain cells or my hand wouldn't have done it. If a person's had a stroke, where the blood just stops going to a section of the brain, those brain cells become dead. The movement in the body, in that part of the body that is controlled by those cells, stops. Vibration is something that must be understood if you're going to take control of your health. It must be understood if you're going to take control of your relationships. It must be understood if you want to become wealthy. And if you want to really master the art of selling, vibration is an essential. You've got to understand it. And yet almost all the sales training programs that are done worldwide have nothing about the law of vibration in them. As Robert Louis Stevenson said, everybody's selling. You're selling an idea, product, or a service. And it's true. The teacher's selling the student.
I got a machine that
The parent's
vibrates, yo.
selling the child. The child's selling the parent.
I didn't mean to sound like that, but it's
Well,
you
what
know
do
the-
you mean
you
selling?
stand on.
Well, the
I know.
professional salesperson
The machine
understands
that you
that
stand
selling
on
is
and
doing
it
something
shakes your whole
for
body and stuff.
someone, not to
The one that
someone.
Harvey had.
And the professional will sit down
Oh,
and they will
what is
get
it, like
to
a
know the
vibrational-
prospect.
Yeah, you know, you
They
saw
will
the joint
find
on
as
my
much
crib.
about the
You
prospect
stand
as
on
they
it,
can.
and it
They'll
just
have
shake.
permission to ask the prospect
Oh.
questions. They'll gather a lot of information, and they find out where the prospect wants to go, what they want to
Somebody
accomplish.
said magnetic
They
fields, that's
mentally
right.
get on the prospect's frequency and help the prospect go to where they want to go. My old mentor called that empathy
You know, it's a
ego
machine.
balance.
I know I said it wrong. I said it. It didn't
See the
sound
world
like that.
from where they see it. Get on their frequency. Get in their vibration. The
Now I gotta
vibration
show
you're in is going to dictate what you attract into your life. And if you're troubled,
It's called
you're
a
worried,
ZARS.
you're going to attract a
Get
lot of
that
bad
straight.
energy.
ZAAR.
That's why the
No,
great
ZAA.
sufferer in the Bible said,
ZARS,
"Lo, the
machine.
thing I fear has come to
ZAAZ.
visit upon me." Well,
I think it means
fear is
like-
a very negative
it's a ZAR
vibration.
machine. Let me
It's a
pull
very
this up.
negative emotion.
Somebody told me- I said
Caused by
vibration.
doubt
That
and
just
worry,
came
and
up.
doubt and worry is really caused by ignorance. That's why Solomon said, "In all you're getting, get understanding."
Hey.
What do we want to understand? I think we want to understand the laws that govern our being, the laws that govern our universe, and then we want to understand how to get in harmony with the law. Everything you want will come to you when you get in harmony with it. Vibration is essential to understand.
We are always
Only
the
one
energy.
person,
That's
maybe
right.
10,
Better
has any
slow it
grasp
down.
of it at all. If you ask a person how they feel, what
the
they're really
ZARS
telling
machine,
you is their conscious awareness of the vibration they're in. If a person says, "I just don't feel very well," that person's probably in a very negative vibration. Person said, "I feel wonderful," they're in a very good vibration. If you're in a really good vibration and you're with a person that's very negative, you will not feel comfortable in their presence. Feeling, conscious awareness, vibration. You don't feel comfortable in their energy and you want to get away from them. Now, if you were negative and they're negative, you're going to come together. Misery loves company. See, these old sayings are all based on laws. It's hard to believe that two miserable people would be comfortable together.
Vibration is flat.
But if you
Yeah,
understand,
yeah,
they're both on the same frequency.
It's just stupid.
They're both listening to the same music. You'll often hear a person
these guys are,
that went for a walk in the woods. They said it was so pleasant. Why? The vibration of nature is perfect.
This was sent to me, so.
That's why a walk in the woods leaves you feeling so good.
Did I say it? We need to get back to nature a little bit, walking in the woods, stuff like that.
What do you understand
Harmony
about
of the
law of
universe.
vibration? That's a good question to ask yourself. I'm going to give you a small
Drunk,
exercise.
man. I ain't drunk, man. Shut up.
The next time you're
Carl,
around a
Mine,
person
Moore,
that's
whatever his name
complaining
is.
about
Don't get
anything,
mad at they just be.
or that obviously it doesn't feel very well, start changing the subject. Start
Indeed.
talking
Yes,
to
yes,
them
I see.
about them, about something good about them. Compliment them, but make it a sincere, merited compliment, not false praise, no flattery. Pick out something good that they do and slowly turn the subject around to that. Let them know how much you admire how well they do it. And you know something?
It's vibrating right now. The
Like
water.
that, their energy will change. You have caused them to change their vibration.
Somebody said, "Get mad at us for us."
Now, the beautiful
I ain't
truth
mad at
about
y'all.
this, when you
Why
do,
would I be mad?
they'll learn how to do
You know, I
it
got jokes
themselves
too.
when you're not feeling very good. That's the beautiful truth. We are in control.
AD, what you said,
of the field.
the vibration of the tone.
I was reading
430,
something by
430,
Viktor Frankl, the
432.
author of Man's
That's it,
Search for Meaning, a Viennese psychiatrist, spent the war years in a
Yeah,
concentration camp.
this was sent to me. So
He said, in
dope.
every situation,
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
there is a space
A lot of people
between the
truth
situation
seekers
and how you
said no.
respond to it.
But I can feel the energy
And
on
in
the
that
vibration.
space, you can decide how you're going to respond. Now, that space may only be a millisecond,
432, right?
but in that space,
We're
you
looking
can
at
decide.
Indigo King.
Are you going to react or are you going to respond? Think of it. In every situation, between the situation and your response, there is a space. And in that space, you can decide how you're going to respond. Vibration is something that I love studying. When you're
Isn't
in a
vibration
restaurant or in a store or any place where the energy is
Isn't
really
like
good.
vibration like a form of music?
Well, yeah, all
Harmony?
sound
Yeah.
vibrates.
Yeah, music is a divine science. And all vibration is the word of God.
There we go.
Everything that vibrates.
So
Light
then we-
is a vibration. Matter is a vibration. Everything, that's all the word of God. Because it's vibrating.
I felt like this happened before.
Yeah, words vibrate, sound vibrate, various things vibrate. We don't got to throw the deity God in there though. Vibration is a form, comes from one of the laws of nature.
Yeah, but if
You
you
don't
do,
want to put a
but if you-
deity in there and put some, Jesus or
if
God
he-
and all this. You know what I mean?
yeah, but if he do, I mean that's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this is what it's about. At the end of the day, it's about a universal understanding. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we understand each other, what we're talking about, because you can't see vibration, you can feel it.
That's not
But
true.
You can see
Oh, yeah,
vibration.
you can put. They got a machine that they do where it vibrates, right? You can, yeah. You can see. You can also see wavelengths.
You can
with,
see
with a computer. You can pull
see
it up
you
there.
can see the ruffling of water. You know what I'm saying? You can see that, but I'm talking about the actual vibration. Is a like you can feel the vibes. You can feel the vibes of
Right.
something. You can't really. You can feel. It's something that you can feel. You know what
That's
I'm
not
saying?
true. They have a machine where they're like they put there's like a machine that would vibrate, right? And they
Right.
would put like
So you don't
stuff
think
on
that
there.
you can feel that
You can
there's
feel
energy?
it, but you can feel it. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Right.
What I'm trying to tell you is vibration is also something that you can feel, but it's also a force that can manipulate things in this world as far as matter is concerned.
But then you see it through the matter.
Well,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
and
But you
you see
can't really-
and you see that when something vibrates, it shakes.
You can see the solid. Yeah, you can see the solid
Yeah.
because this is moving, but you
Yeah.
can't. You know what I'm saying? This is moving actually really fast. You can touch it. You know what I'm saying? It becomes a solid when
Well,
it
everything
doesn't-
is vibrating right now, but
But
when
if
you could speed up, you could speed vibration
just-
up.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
trying to tell
yeah,
you.
Exactly. So this is
It's on
what-
YouTube, yo.
Yeah, this is but
You can
know,
pull
like
it
you
up
said
if you wanna see it.
about YouTube. But I'm just saying this is something you can touch, and this is vibrating at a high speed. This is actually moving really really fast. So it becomes like matter. But there are levels of spirituality that you can't just explain all the time.
Yeah, well, they call it the what do they call it? Well, here's the thing.
You could be free
They
here,
used
bro.
they used to say that you couldn't see the soul or the spirit couldn't be found, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not necessarily true because what scientists have done, scientists wouldn't agree with me on this term, but when they split the
What's
atom,
that? Yeah, go ahead.
when they split the atom and looked inside of what the atom, when you went into the microscopic world, they found vibrations and just other particles that exist.
Right.
That's not weighed on this side of the periodical, the 99 periodical table of elements.
Right.
Okay.
So okay, go ahead.
So they split the atom. This is a known fact. Okay. And
Split
within that atom, you had quarks, zealous, and biaps.
Right.
These are the forms of all of the subatomic particles that make up the body of the atom.
Okay.
Okay. So That's the world that's unseen, that we have that cannot be confirmed as seen, but it has been confirmed. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they split the atom, and now you have particles that can't be weighed on this side of the periodical table of elements. So it's things that can't be weighed.
Right. So but it's unseen though, right?
It's unseen, but now they split the atom, so they know.
See it.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, they have the particle accelerator over there I think where's the particle accelerator? It's in Europe. I think it's in.
Yeah. Who's all these cats that's making all of these machines, man?
They have it, yo. Everybody knows about the particle accelerator. The particle accelerator.
But
they're doing science.
We did it without that though. See, that's what I'm saying. We had this energy without that technology. Yeah. This energy exists within us without even having to go into it. It's like when we said it, it exists. It exists. Cats sat around fire. You know what I'm saying? Sat around fire and told stories and felt energy of just eating plants and said what they saw. But then they have technology because they couldn't understand those things, so they had to built these machines that go into these worlds that we knew exists before they even did that technology.
Oh yeah.
This is the world of the imagination.
Somebody said that. The hydrogen collider. That's right.
Yeah. This is the world of the imagination. So it always exists, but they couldn't figure it out. They couldn't figure it out, so they had to go ahead and they had to go to Conway and do all these machines to prove something that the chiefs of all the tribes, I'm not just talking about the natives, I'm talking about the African tribes, just all of the chiefs back then. So,
well, I mean,
I still believe in that energy that you don't have to see it in order to know that it exists.
I mean, that's cool and all.
That
but like
power,
a lot of people want to but here's the thing: when we start to sit down with people and start to listen to philosophy,
I wouldn't debate myself.
No.
On that.
No,
that's something that's
something inside of you.
Yeah, and this is what we push.
Mm-hmm.
Why compromise that? It's like, okay, I know the feeling that I feel. You may not see my dream, but I know the dream that I seen.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get in my head and see it, but I know I believe what I've seen inside my imagination and what made me feel. And that's what I'm saying. It's like they're trying to, and they got machines that'll put you through.
Right.
It's like I can't tell you when you take your shahada or whatever you feel.
Mm-hmm.
We might have different experience, but who am I to say that you didn't see or feel what you said that you felt?
You know what they say about that? That was for you. That experience was for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm giving liberty. No, I'm not giving anything. Liberty is what it is.
Indeed.
It is what it is. You can't just technology everything. So we can't lose that part of ourselves.
Well, you see, the thing about that is that when you're dealing with the white man and whatnot,
here we go.
You got
the black and I'm black and I'm thinking for go ahead,
no, I'm just keeping it real. No, I mean no disrespect to the whites, or whatever, crackers, whatever they call themselves. But what the white man is into doing is confirming things in the
Everybody
physical.
said the white man. It's not.
Well, the pale man. You want me to say that? The pale man. You say that, okay? The Amorites, okay? The Amorites, they want to.
You gotta prove they were Amorite.
You gotta prove
that's
that
a whole.
That's it's an old name. Throw them out. You call Canaanites, Amorites, whatever.
No, they ain't no Canaanites.
They ain't even Canaanites no more. Yeah. Okay, so I would say that.
Hold on, let me break this down.
The white man is into kind of confirming things in the physical world, because here's the question: what is the whole point of even building the what's it called, the particle accelerator over there in Geneva, Switzerland, right? Yeah, what's the whole point of even having something like that?
Yeah.
Why did they build it? I'll tell you why they built it.
Well, tell us.
The Hydra, it's a one long. You ever see it? Pull it up real fast, AD.
Hold on, tell us why they built it first, and then you. They're
trying to recreate the Big Bang. They're trying to find or solve the mysteries of how the universe, according to them, was created.
All right,
so the Hadron Collider is about, I can't even tell you how long it is. It's huge. And they spin particles right there, show them that. These particles are moving beyond the speed of light and colliding with each other.
Talking out loud.
You know what I'm saying? Colliding with each other in multiples of seconds at the speed of light. Okay. They're studying this because they're trying to figure out the origins of the universe. Let me tell you something about that, though.
What?
Yeah, they're trying to. What the hydrogen collider does is it creates multiple Big Bangs. So every time the particles collide, it creates the Big Bang, and they're doing multiple studies on this.
Why?
They're trying to figure out the origins of the stars. They're trying to figure it out.
Why though?
What do you mean why? They're trying to find the
question.
origins.
The question is
the answer is we're all yearning for where did it begin? Did the universe start from small as a pin of an atom and then expand out to what it was? This is what they study. So this particle accelerator is studying that because the particle that started was this small. The particles that you see inside of this collider right here is multiple particles. You have to study.
Big machine for something very small.
Isn't that crazy?
The brain is the first one.
Yeah. So this machine, you know what's crazy about this machine, Priest and AD?
You know what's crazy about our bodies? Our bodies, we are part of the universe. Yeah. And that all this exists within us.
Exactly.
And we're the first machine.
Yeah, I hear that.
This is the first machine.
I hear that. I hear you. But this is to me, no disrespect.
You want to go outside? You want to go outside?
No, I'm not going outside. I'm trying to tell man, this machine is insane. You need to know about this.
I'm listening.
Yo,
bro, I'm listening. I'm catching it right now.
They have actually, the scientists are lying to the public about what this machine has actually confirmed. Like they have images of the particle accelerator, these particles colliding where they've seen images of beings. Yo, like it's
they
insane.
Say an image of what?
Like when the particle, I've seen you look that up too. I'm not going to say it's extraterrestrials. I'm not going to say, I don't know what it is, man. But all I'm saying is when the fusion comes together, it creates.
Somebody said.
No, somebody put up fusion. Look, they said fusion, and he's right. When the particles come together and they fuse together, it makes geometric images. This is true. Just look this up. So when these particles accelerate, they get data from it, and they're trying to figure things out. But they're never going to figure it out because here's the thing: the universe didn't just start with this universe. We're a byproduct of another universe that was older than ours. So you're seeing, I look at the Big Bang, the situation with the Big Bang. Right. It was a multiple.
I'm going to cut you. I'm going to
finish what I'm saying. Yeah. It was a multiple of bangs. It wasn't just one bang and boom, everything existed. No, I think that it's a reoccurring event over million and million of years, over a course of millions of years.
This is your thoughts. Not
fact, okay. Because even scientists will tell you that they believe that we come from a multiverse. There was other universes before this one.
Right.
So that's not proven as fact. No, but it's a good theory.
All right, watch this. What we just watched, I'm gonna show you. This is crazy because what we just watched on that tape, on that YouTube, he was explaining.
You talking about the white
guy?
The
guy. He was just explaining about vibration and how it affects us and how things vibration and from the nature and the universe. You know what I'm saying? From nature, you can take it back to the nature. You can take it back to that. When they didn't have these type of machines. What I'm saying is that the first human mind, because you see something as an animal and you intake that and engulf that spirit of the animal. You don't get mad at the animal, you just enhances the animal what it was, and you put that on the walls and you put that in there, and then you tell stories about that, and that became the first type of technology of changing something through your perception and make it into a deity or a god or anything like that. I'm just saying that the vibration that he was talking about was the vibration of self, not technology, not machine. And they, for scientists to go, okay, we have to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? I understand it, but certain things are just there. You know what I'm saying? Certain things are just.
So here's
this
my
what the
question
natives.
to you.
This is what the native says.
Here's
this
my
is what
question to you.
This is what the natives said. Okay.
Here's my
This is what
question. Go ahead.
The natives were let things be the way they are, and accept them as they are.
Okay. That's awesome. I like that. That's very, very spiritual. You know what I mean? But here's the thing.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Even the ancients dealt with science and mathematics. The Great Pyramids of Giza were built with supreme precision, and there's no way in the world, if you didn't understand mathematics, you wouldn't have been able to build nothing like that.
Bro, at first it had to come to the
Okay.
perception of the mind.
I hear that. But inside the mind, you cannot figure out any kind of equation to build anything without mathematics. And that comes from ingenuity.
I'm not talking about building.
Well, whatever
Stop with the pyramid. We're talking about the feel. I said around the
feeling.
fire.
Okay, the feeling.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
it
around the
sounds
fire. I'm not
very
talking
spiritual.
about no, because I'm not
sounds
talking about
spiritual.
I'm not talking about building. I'm talking about communicate. I'm talking about the feeling of someone's telling you that they see. You can't build what they say they feel. You can't build. I'm not talking about something you can touch with hands. I'm talking about something that energy that you can't just see and put number to, number or weight.
Right.
I'm talking about the first. This.
Oh, the mind.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
See, that's how they trap you. You almost to pull me into that technology world. That's your world. And if you want to pull in it, but no, we stay into the nature.
I'm not really a technological
I know,
guy.
but
really.
see,
I will tell you.
But I have to pull you back into nature. I have to pull you back into where it all starts from. Because you can't. How do a tree first build? What came first, the seed or the tree?
We already know that. All of those things was found by primitive man. We are now in the hereafter in the 21st century.
And trees are still
So
growing.
no,
It's
they still growing. We already know we could plant trees anywhere in the world. Back
what
then we
started?
couldn't plant trees. Everything was already coming out of the earth.
And how did that happen?
It coming out of the earth because man had to expand out, cut things down, and build.
Why is the orange red? Why does it have
There's a reason
seed
why,
in it?
but that because you need a seed to bring forth any form of growth.
It knows that you want to eat.
Yeah, all right, but that don't have nothing to do.
Yes, it
really.
does.
It has something to do
With
it has something to do everything to do
procreation.
with procreation and all that. But man has moved out of that. We're in the 21st century now. They can create silicon chips.
So are we
They
better?
can grow. They
Are
grew.
we better off now?
Yes. Yeah. That's right. We need to find a cure for cancer. We need to find a cure for all diseases.
You don't think that the nature has the cure?
Nature has the cure. Holistic medicine can help cure that. You know what I'm saying?
Back to nature.
But still though, that still MUR. When they go inside the brain to see if you got any kind of brain, you need that. If you don't have an MUR, how the hell are you going to detect the cyst inside your brain?
Stop eating the certain foods that they're giving us. It's going back to the technology.
Come on, though.
McDonald's.
They have technology.
It's all of these
So if a
stores.
person if we living in a society where we have the technology to remove a cyst from the brain, what you gonna do? Go home and sit around and drink teas and meditate and don't want to go to the ER and let the doctors check and take a scan inside your brain? Come on, man.
No. Listen, you obviously don't see what I'm saying.
No, I totally see what you're saying.
But I don't know what
I'm saying.
I don't know
is,
how you get
I'm
it
saying,
because I'm talking about nature, and you're trying to convince me that technology is better than nature.
I think that what we're doing, no, it's not better than nature.
I just asked you, are we in a better situation?
I believe yes. We don't need to be sitting around in the forest and in the jungle meditating the rocks. And,
No,
come
the
on,
forest
yo.
is still there.
All right, fine. You couldn't even be able. We wouldn't even all this
The
stuff right
forest
here.
is always
Hold
gonna
on,
be
let
there.
me say this. All the stuff that we have right here.
I don't care how many
This is
cement
all
houses you put.
listen to
You
me.
still live outside.
All right, fine.
Your house is outside.
This is all technology, though. We would not be able to communicate with any of these people on here if we did not have the internet, computers are made from silicon chips, we wouldn't have none of this stuff.
So how
electricity, all of this technology, so we could be able to communicate with each other and bring everybody closer.
So how did they?
So it is better now.
All right. So how did they communicate before?
Before then, they had a lot of traveling, conquering lands. Man, or the black man moving out of the area he was in and moving to other areas to explore the planet
And it wasn't
Earth.
just the black man; it was other people.
But other
traveling
people too. But I'm gonna give it up to the Africans though, because I'm all about the Africans, Joe.
Yeah, it was more people that traveled. You could be in
See,
the kingdom.
this guy right here is saying the greatest intelligence is nature. Yes, the greatest intelligence is nature, because without nature we would not have the silicon chip. So stop looking at me like I don't acknowledge nature.
Hey, bro, you just gotta calm it down.
Yeah, well, you
calm
gotta
down.
use
It's not that.
AD agree with me
No,
on that.
listen. You seem like you, yeah, but you seem like you so forward to getting it. Listen, nature is nature. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you live in your house, nature gonna grow outside. It's growing. And you don't have to be there. It's going to grow. You just gotta acknowledge it.
Yo, I already.
If you don't
listen to me.
acknowledge it,
Listen
if you
to
don't
me.
acknowledge it,
Listen to me.
then
I acknowledge
acknowledge
nature
you.
to the, I acknowledge nature to the utmost extent. But we are now, technology right now is exceeding all of our expectations on where we're going to be in
more
the
than
next.
nature.
Yeah,
You think more than nature?
Yeah. Well, we need oxygen, H2O, hydrogen and oxygen, brother.
That's coming from where?
What do you mean coming from where?
That's coming from nature.
That's coming from nature, yes.
Yeah.
That's not. I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is nature has provided us with technology.
Yo, listen,
to be,
we keep going
really
in a
to be
circle.
gods.
All
Really
right,
to be
yeah.
gods.
When we listen, we keep going into a circle when we start dealing with you, bro. Let's get out this circle.
I'm just like everybody
I
in saying
understand,
stuff.
but yeah,
Everybody want to use all the spiritual stuff and all that. We have to use science to confirm spirituality.
No,
to an extent.
that's listen. All that armor
Because you know why? You know,
listen,
you know
because
why? I'm not from the. I don't even agree with all those guys.
On this channel,
I don't
we're
even
not-
agree with those
Yeah,
guys.
listen.
All them guys.
Yeah, but on this is my platform.
Right.
On this platform, we deal with spirituality. You know what I'm saying? We understand the technology, but we understand nature. We understand that where it comes from. And regardless if I don't care how much tech, all we doing is imitating.
Okay, where nature come
anyway.
from? Where nature come from?
And nature is what it is.
Nah, man, you can't say that.
What?
Because nature is responsible for why the planet looks the way it is. So where did it come from? Where did water come from?
Oh man, shit.
How did it evolve?
You tell us.
Water evolves from, you need two elements. Oxygen and what?
Hydrogen.
And hydrogen, right? Starts off as a gas.
No, see, you keep
hold
pulling
on.
us into the same.
Because you have to use science to explain
nature
things.
is what it is, bro.
Oxygen is a part of nature, isn't it? So
Yeah.
how did the water get to the planet? How did everything form?
Tell us.
You can't use no spiritual talk about Inky and y'all talking. Then what's crazy is y'all bring the extraterrestrials into the equation, and that just throws everything off.
What do you believe, bro? Because you can't do it.
What
It's
I
my
believe is-
platform. you gonna have to, because you started like, if this is my platform, bro. I want to know what you believe and what you into. If you into like technology and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
cool. You could just be with that, but don't try to convince me of
No.
that. I know what technology is, bro. I understand it.
What I'm trying to get you to understand is-
listen. I
Go ahead.
understand technology.
Yeah.
I'm talking about something. I'm talking about nature, bro. You can't fight. You can't. You seems like you got a problem. You're like, yo, listen. We need to go this way. We going that way.
Yeah.
The earth is mankind, and this whole thing is taking us that way anyway. So I'm just saying, you can't forget about the sun. You can't forget about the forest. It's going to grow.
All right,
regardless.
so that's what I'm trying to tell
And
you.
you're trying to
So-
ask me questions.
No,
You're
I'm just
questioning me.
asking you.
No.
I'm just asking
No. You're questioning me about nature, and I'm like, nature is what it is, bro.
It is what it is, but
I can sit
here's
down
the
here and
question.
break it down, but
Here's
I'm
the
not going to
question.
do it. It is what it is.
Okay.
All this. Yo, find out this, because there's a lot of stuff that you don't know, and there's a lot of stuff.
There's
that
a lot of stuff you don't know either.
But I'm not
All
trying
right
to
then.
say. I'm not
whole
asking you
thing-
where does it come from.
The
You
whole
asking
thing-
me that question.
Well, yeah, you got to know these things. You can't sit
You
in
just
front of
said you don't know, bro. So
No,
just
I
stop
do
it.
know. I do know.
So tell us.
Everything,
You
all
don't
the
know
water.
everything. You don't
No,
know
I don't know
everything.
everything, but
Right
I know how things evolved on this planet. It's not just me. Everybody knows that, though. How scientists, they figured this stuff out. And they did not
Listen,
figure
bro,
it out through no
on your
mythology.
platform, listen, from
They did
I
not
gotta
figure it
stop
out through
this,
no
I gotta stop this.
mythology.
On your platform, you can talk about technology
Okay.
all day long. You can sit up in Egypt with the flag, and you can wave it as long as day long and praise all the African. But not on this platform.
Okay.
Because on this platform, this is what we dealing with. We dealing with spirituality. We gonna pay homage to nature. I know what technology does, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that here. You know what I'm saying? This is respect. I'm open to everything and building, but if you're gonna sit up here and go back and forth on trying to convince us of technology, something that's
Well, hold on
already
though.
there,
Hold on though. You tried to tell me, I was trying to point out the factor that you need
No,
to use
you
laser.
keep going around in circles.
Oh,
First of all,
no, I'm not going in circles. Listen, let me finish what I'm saying, yo.
Go ahead.
Yo, you tried to say this basically what you said. You said, well, what is nature? And I said, well,
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
And that's
but-
it. Ain't no more talking about that, bro.
But
It
if you-
is what it is.
Yo, but there's people that can explain
I don't care.
nature.
Can
and why
explain
it can
nature.
explain like with oxygen, how the trees grow. That's all a part of all a part of nature. So what I'm saying is I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm pointing out is that you still need nature also to create technologies. And these technologies were created by us. Not no mystical beings from the sky. Not saying that extraterrestrials don't exist. I'm not saying that.
What are you, brother? You confusing
But I'm
me.
just-
you saying
Come on, man.
you're not saying this. You're not saying that.
All right.
Come on, listen. I don't know if it's whatever it is. Yo,
I don't
listen.
know.
Yeah. You just wait till you get your platform.
Yeah.
And you could do that. You could do that all day long. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you could just go with the technology all day.
I wasn't even really talking about technology. I was just using technology as a kind of like an example of where nature has gone. Because now soon it's going to be artificial.
We got a super chat from Debbie Areola.
Okay. Priest, if you were a jazz player in 1940, what would your name or your band, what instrument would you play? What's your favorite sport? Rasul, same question.
If I was a jazz player in what?
Well, in 1940, what would be the name of your band? And what instrument would you play? What's your favorite sport?
Oh, yeah, I could. I think my group would be called the Crazies. And I play the saxophone. What about you?
Wait a minute, hold on. You play the sax is sexy.
Yeah, you know what I
Look at
mean?
the chicks.
What's that movie? More Better Blues?
Yeah.
He
Sax
broke his
is
hand
a
and shit. He broke.
Instrument.
You look like a person that played a trombone.
Who me? Nah, I wanna. Let me see. 19 group. What would the name of my group would be? That's a good question. I don't know. What was the name of your group? You said
The Crazies.
Let me
No,
think about
you
it.
would probably have some real smooth type.
Yeah, I want to think about that. You know what I always wanted to play? Learn to play the piano.
Thelonious Monk.
I always wanted to play the piano.
I could show you a few things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always wanted to play that, man. Yeah, I wanted to play piano. Let's say the harp. But I'm too big for the harp. Man.
That's too
soft. Yeah.
Nah, you ain't too big.
Dave played it.
That's not really a jazz instrument, is it? Nah.
We are 100 likes from the number of people. Chat room, please hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Right now.
And make sure you subscribe. We want to make it all the way to 30,000. Somebody called me Kanye West.
They said you're the whole. Yeah, but he's all good though. Now listen, we do this. This is what we do. Let me see. Key Space Cadets. Oh, that'd be dope. Space
that?
Cadet. I'll take the name Space Cadet.
Let's see, was there another one that we
Like the
missed?
bungalows. Yeah, probably a couple. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe. You going in here, yo. Y'all ain't getting it like this nowhere. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, me,
Oh.
AD, and Sue.
We got to show love to David Flores also. Earlier.
Oh yeah, David Flores. What's up, man?
Yo, I think nature is more powerful than technology because An asteroid can destroy the Earth in the blink of an eye. No more technology.
That is true.
That
is true.
Hey, bro.
That's good.
I did. That was hard. You know what I mean? But
That's
no,
some
I don't
flaws.
think you. I don't think you said you changed, bro. You ain't used to be. You used to like nature and all of that stuff and
Oh, you
spirituality.
keep saying I don't like nature. I never said
Well,
that.
anyway, okay. Well, anyway,
You know what it is? All right, here it is.
No,
Here's what it is.
it's
Priest.
Armin
This is what I'm saying.
Rossbaugh.
No, see, no.
It's
I am
Armin
not. And you know what, man? From now on, I'm gonna stop that, yo. I'm gonna stop going, because now y'all got me out here thinking I'm brother Unc on here, the God Killer, one of them guys.
yeah, I was like,
You
why
know,
you gonna kill God?
No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that, you know what? Listen, the master teacher, right? When he would build with us and he would do classes, right,
Couple
Priest?
master
Y'all
teachers.
listening?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dr. York. He would always use science to confirm certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Now, people would say that's pseudoscience.
See, that's what I'm saying.
If Dr. Yorker used science, right? Or if
Yeah.
I use, and then he'll explain the extraterrestrials and that's pseudo. He ain't got no you know what I'm saying?
It's like that's their go-to. Everything's pseudo.
But that's kind of like how we was taught as Nuwapians back then.
Bring it back. You can bring it back now.
That's kind of like how we was
Try
taught as Nuwapian. When I was a Muslim, man, I was in a Sufi. I was a straight, you know, Quran, Torah,
Right.
Bible. But when I started to study Zechariah Sitchin's books and, you know, getting into that, studying with Doc, that's what kind of opened my mind up a lot to like, you know, some, because it's kind of like the ways that he would teach, Dr. York. Because he would teach you about nature, but then he would teach you about certain things, but then he'll go into nature and science and show you how it actually all ties together. You know what I'm saying? So he did use science to confirm like things like what Zechariah Sitchin was saying and then things like that. Now, a lot of people wouldn't necessarily really just take it as literal truth.
But would you consider?
whatever.
I would consider. Oh yeah, shout out. Let me. Israel Miller. Shout out to you. He says, "I can tell y'all good friends have some disagreements, but unite like Voltron, yin and yang." That's what
Oh
it
man,
is.
that's nothing. This is the priest right here.
That's what it is.
This is my big bro, yo.
No doubt.
He yell at me all the time.
Yeah, but you know, when you consider, I got to go back to it because when you consider Dr. York a chief?
He said he was a chief. I mean, he's many things. He called him Chief
See, that's what
Black
I'm
Eagle.
saying. See, I'm just coming out of my head, bro. And like the Chiefs, yo, priest, I want to direct chat with you. Okay, choose Graham. We gotta set that up. We gotta talk to AD. He can set up all that stuff. All right. So yeah, so you consider him as a chief, and just as a chief, like a chief, you know they have their medicine circles and stuff like that, and they sit and they talk of this wisdom. Now sometimes they use whatever peyote.
Yeah,
And they just see things, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm just saying. When Dr. York told you things, and you consider him like a chief, like how the native.
He ain't do no
First Nation-
peyote though.
Okay, got you. So, but not all the chiefs do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And you sit around this brother, and he's emanating this wisdom.
Right.
You don't know where it's coming from.
Right.
You don't know where the source is from.
What's coming from him?
Right.
The spirit.
Right. This is something that you can't see. That controls and governs that which you do see. And this is what I'm just saying. Certain things are unexplained. But when they come out to you, and you can see it in plain sight, and that's your building. That's what they call it, building. And these are phenomenons to some people.
Right.
These are chiefs. These are tribe leaders that they see more. You know what I mean? They just can see further than the average.
Right.
And for them, they're given this sacred. They given this sacred monument as being
Right.
the tribe leader, and that's what I'm just saying. And that's nature. Certain things, and that's what they speak of. And when you see those meta natures, when you see those things are coming from somewhere, and it's coming from somewhere great that shouldn't be questioned.
It's definitely coming from the mind of the priest of Amun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that's more of a like I totally agree. It's coming from your mind.
Yeah, so I don't question those things. What I'm saying is lay back and accept, because sometimes it's for you. Like you said, like we said before. So I was just saying in this growth, in this build right here.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't disagreeing with you. I was
no,
just
it's
trying
not
to
even
say,
about disagreeing.
Yeah.
It's about what it is an allowing the all to be the in all. The all, bitch, just being the all. What is it? It's the all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We live on the earth.
Yeah.
There's a planet. What is it? It's the all.
Or the all expanding.
And a lot of people say, wait a minute, hold on, I gotta figure this out, because they don't understand the all. But all you have to do is look within yourself, and all that is in there.
Right.
And that's why I went back to the brain, and I went back to the first computer.
The computer is a brain. Yeah.
And then when we start using these technologies, that just weakens our mentality of our stuff.
Exactly.
There's a reason why we're supposed to talk. There's a reason why when you see a girl for the first time, you get this feeling. Mm-hmm. Something's happening
That's
to you.
that vibration.
Yeah. Something's happening to you. You know what's happening to you?
Yeah.
Your chemicals are changing. You can't understand it because it's unexplainable. Because you know you falling into something, you getting into something. Something is coming over you. And then you even say that. I don't know what came over me, man. That chick was bad. We don't even understand. Damn, what you see in that, priest? What you see in that soul?
Yeah,
I don't know. I see something about her. We can't explain that. And that's the nature.
Yeah.
But if you could just go on technology and keep looking at her body all the time and know all the information about her, that weakens your zone of that hormone or those endorphins that's in you, that's here to teach you certain things about communicating and getting to know and using your own powers.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Word.
That's brother right here.
Shalom. Okay.
Oh, he's from Richmond. Big up to Richmond, Virginia.
Shalom, priest. You got to come back to Richmond, VA, whenever this pandemic is over. I definitely will. Definitely will. Adam Stacks made it pack. Big shout out to Killah Priest, AD, Jody. Can we play Wing People? Let's play a song for him.
Yeah. Give him a song.
Do it now or at the end? We can do it now.
Yeah, let's play a song. That'll break us on our thing. You know, when me and Soul is building, we build like this all the time.
This is all for you guys.
Yeah.
Always remember that.
We used to be always the spiritual.
Do you believe?
No, maybe I got corrupted, yo. From Sinetta, yo.
Yeah.
You know, they
It's
because like some of them brothers I talked
They
to,
was bombing us.
they was bombing us, man. They was bombing us. The country is hard.
Because they was bombing us. The cats don't know how to build on that.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite videos right there.
Where we will begin. They were here before Adam, descendants of Anu. Took on mortal fashion, built themselves statues in the image of themselves to worship themselves, built towers to themselves to remind them when they fell. They came from a station in space, an angelical race, giant in stature, helmet and cape that they wore. Visited this planet to explore, long journey from their own cause their race had war. It's said they called their planet the Bureau, and that they were fallen heroes. They saw gold, saw trees, and life more liberal. Astronauts with afro and locks, jet beam into a ziggurat. They crashed on rocks. 1.21 gigawatts, some passed over crops. In the tablet legends, they said they opened the floodgates of heaven, describing their monstrous brethren, chopping up their grandparents in the 7 pieces. Now they looking for a region, they travel eastern, found the garden called Eden. They saw a being, forced to bow before Baal, or BXL with the tribe of reptiles. Now call the Rothschilds the X-Files. Life begins breathing hydrogen inside of high winds. Milky Way violin, heard by the wise men, observed in Orion. The windows with no end, the black glass in the sea that extend. Within that sea exist carbohydrates. These gods were hybrids. They went back and forth till they mixed the star bread in the foods of thought with proteins. Protons and atoms produce the whole gene. From infinity to density, the matter to atom to cell to organisms to metamorphosis, the waters of the living to bodies back to carbon.
Demon Bro is X 4.5 smell and drown. I'm like, hey man, listen, I wasn't there. I don't know nothing about that, bro. If you seen him do it, that was for you and your wife. Yeah, that was awesome, man. Make some noise for that, man.
Yeah, bro.
Killah Priest.
That when I first was getting into the that's some more stuff, man. I was getting into the
Zachariah Kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I'm kind of glad that you started later on. Not saying you, because when you go back and listen to Heavy Mental, it was kind of like you was already on that wavelength, yo.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
The Honorable Soul. How many questions you think? Go ahead, you read it.
How many generations you think was that EY's technology will last?
I think he said
Jewish technology will last on the original land people in kingdom and
World War II. Can you break down World War II? WW2.
So he's asking. What is he asking again? Will the technology?
Do it one more time.
Yeah, you guys gotta learn how to spell. Like when you guys are typing, make sure you type your sentence out so I can understand where you coming from, yo. Go back up a little bit. Let me see. Honorable. Hold on.
How many generations?
How many generations you think the Jewish technology? Tricknology. Oh, tricknology.
Last on the original man, land, people, and kingdom.
Okay, I can answer that.
Break that.
Well, religion is expired. Has expired. You know, and they lost the Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. That is expired. The expiration date started in 2001. Okay, now here we are, 20 years into the hereafter, and you're starting to see people's mind even more conscious. Last time I was over here, I told you the information age was when we in the 90s. Mm-hmm. Now the information age is gone. Now we're living in the future. So the trick knowledge is starting to fade away because people are becoming even more and more conscious before because of the algorithm. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that the tricknology is not going to last as we move on into the so-called future, which is now. Things are going to confirm, like extraterrestrials, all that kind of stuff, life on other planets, all of that stuff is going to be confirmed. You see what I'm saying? So yes, I agree that the tricknology is going to fall. You know, Babylon is falling. You see what's happening in the United States right now. So yeah, you know, you're not going to be able to trick us in the next, let's say, 10 to 15 years from now. It's over. Babylon is fallen.
The great, it is fallen.
It's gone.
I'm
like, you know, priest, if you ain't conscious now, it's like, what the, you literally walking with your head. It's no, you know what I mean?
Rest in peace, Poetic Grim Reaper. Yo, shout out to them. Yeah, you're right.
You know,
you're right. I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
And I think me and you, we've been giving guys jewels for the last 10, 15 years. Now, you know, Lost Children of Babylon, Sons of Man, Killah Priest, all the Killah Priest solo albums. You know what I mean? You know, people, you know, giving you guys information for a while. So all of the things that you think that's not true, or you know that's true, will soon be confirmed. You know. That's what I think.
He said, if Babylon is falling, stop paying your taxes. It's a bold move right there.
That is true. I mean, hey, man, that brother's right about that. You know,
Yahshua's the son.
You know,
is returning.
You right about that. Why you still paying your taxes, fool? I'm like, hey,
Yahshua.
It's a part of the system, man.
2:30 in the room. Great show. Oh, thanks. That's Jody. Yeah. Third Eye Technicolor. Make sure y'all tell them, man, let's get it up to 300, 400, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it up.
Yeah.
We out here, we building, man. We building. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, at the end of the day, is about growth. Is about therapeutic growth. And this is what we do. I should be getting paid for this, yo.
Yeah.
No. I never thought I could talk like this, but
you kind of are getting paid for it.
We are, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like everything that you see how AD made this immaculate. How we started, we just had a chair and we had a chair and a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said, hey, I'm Priest. Hope y'all know me.
Nah, man.
Nah, but
Yeah, Acronyms of Fear was the first video we did, and that wasn't even live. That was just a GoPro and a camera we filmed you with.
Further.
We had no
evolution.
background.
Oh yeah, that was the first. That was the first podcast.
The
Technically.
acronym. We was doing the acronym of
Technically,
fear.
Oh,
And now
here?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Yeah. And now we.
I like that name, Acronyms of Fear. That's dope.
Yeah. We try to see. We was breaking down all the acronyms of fear.
Yeah, it was like a video. It was like a pre-podcast before our first episode.
Oh, so you saying
And
like?
then yeah.
Oh, so it's called
What's
the
that?
Acronyms of Fear.
Yeah, what was
but
the
each
acronym?
show you guys be talking about different forms of fear.
Yeah. No, it was all on that show, but it was
okay. It's
I
like
told
one
the
show?
story of
Okay,
the,
okay.
Of the pigeon. I told the story of the pigeon that I seen. Came back to me too. The pigeon that I saw late at night.
Oh shit!
It was like at 4. Kept seeing the same pigeon late at night, and it was. I told that story. It was kind of crazy, man, because
This guy Michael Wheeler, I don't know what you doing, bruh, but you keep putting the same message up like 4 or 5 times. I see this guy's message. I just told you I don't know nothing about what Dr. York did in Brooklyn, summoning demons and none of that. I never seen anything like that when I was around him. You know what I'm saying? So, you keep posting the same sentence over and over again. It's like, come on, man. Stop it. We heard you the first time.
it's all good, yo. Listen, how long we been rocking, yo?
It's almost, it's 8:30.
Okay.
So we've been rocking since 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you use your mind to summon weapons?
You
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
If you could use your mind to summon enemies,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I only can use my mental mind to create the weapon if you use your mental mind to create the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
The mind is incredibly strong. And it's good that we use it for the right reasons. We only create weapons if you create enemies.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes, you may not create enemies. Another human being or a disagreeable individual, he could just be not liking you for no reason. You ever be around people like that? They just look at you, I don't like that guy. He have no reason why I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? So there are beings walking on the planet Earth that's here to go against individuals who want to spread knowledge and wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. Man, I hate to end this show, man. We feeling so good, but sometimes, we gonna have to land the plane.
You gonna land it right now?
Man, right? I didn't even show one more little story, but I gotta get back to work.
All right,
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff.
Hey, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Make sure you guys subscribe to Killer Priest's channel. We're trying to get him up to 30,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys subscribe to the Killer Priest channel. This is my big brother right here. We're trying to hit 30,000 on his channel.
Did you land the plane already?
On the plane. Now it's like in a wave or whatever.
You see?
Oh, okay. We still. You said get it to 30, 300. What we at 30? What we at now?
29,000.
29.
29,000.
29,000 people watching.
Yeah, man. Well, no, it's 29,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got
So we're gonna do a
226 current viewers, and that's pretty good, bro.
Yeah. Make sure. Oh, okay. So the CDs are on sale for $20. Autograph $25. Hit the super chat. We are out of the Rocket to Nebula vinyl.
Oh, you sold out?
Yeah, no more.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
We only got Third Eye Technicolor. Shout out to True Master. I heard 4 songs. Four songs I got back. I think it.
How you liking it?
I love it. Yeah,
Awesome.
so dope.
Big up the True Master out there, man.
Shout out to Shroom. That album is ready. I'm ready to pull the trick on that too. So,
Shroom. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You told me about him.
Exactly.
What you calling that one?
Huh?
What you gonna call that one?
It's called The Mantra for now. You know what I'm saying? And you already got the what's name. Yo, I want to do a big up shout out to the chat room. To everybody out in the chat room, man. Yo, shout out to y'all. And AD.
Yeah.
He took us home. Next time we're gonna be here is
Monday with Mary Jane.
Yep. Shout out to Carol Black. She's doing something. She got
Mary
canceled
Jane.
my ticket. Yeah, Mary Jane.
Mm.
Yo. All right, y'all. Peace.
You must gain balance within yourself.
I'll tell you what. The winter sun. Mars 30s. Silk. Winter sun, yo. Mars 30s.
Tell me everything you know.
Silk. Hallucinogenic power. When Shiva was born, the sea turned to milk.
Yes.
And it snowed turmeric powder. One of her hands reached down and planted the Bodhi.
Yes.
Then handed out roti with chickpeas. Amongst the thick leaves sat the yogi, wearing big beads. Then here comes Jenna, the enlightener.
Are you ready?
Smell the spice as she entered. She painted the tiger in stripes with henna. The oldest scrolls, called the Riga Vita.
That's right.
Hair was not ether, bigger features.
Yes.
Near the golden monkey, the stone toad, and the salamander. Before Alexandria was conquered by Alexander. Where the gods with the bronze head met the beasts with the blonde dread.
Yes.
Dalai Lama meets Brahma, they feast on non-bread. The Buddha was happy and chubby, rubbed the belly, feel lucky.
Good one.
The gods got mean and turned green like mint chubby.
Moving on.
Romulus and Remus, the she-wolf gave birth to her puppies.
Yes.
A kid sat doing yoga, played with his pet cobra. He said, Father, I have no attachment. I am one with everything. The sky blackened.
Everything is
Then
connected.
came Vishnu from out of flying crystal. I Star Trek through Tibet. Landed down near plants and insects. Approached the orange-robed monk that sat in front of the monastery. The temple of forgotten vows. Of silence, sweat drip from my brow. I bow. Priest, return to Easter Island. Witness me coming down from a cloud. Holding the mic, hold back the crowd. Melchizedek inheritance. Genetic transmission, mysteries of El Leon. Feel the wizardry as you impale to a stone. That's word to Ganesh, killing Dumbo. In the Laura Temple, a Ajanta cave in the jungle. Beneath the stars, many of the ancient gods depict bulls, snakes, birds, or card. Original manuscript held as archives, locked in the vault. Through the cobwebs and smoke, the living dead, spells said and ghosts. The deepest rhymes I ever wrote, beneath the shrine of the goats. Wet, naked, and soaked, from a baby male to Gabriel, riding Haley's tail. Comments hitting your conscience like 80 wells. The teachers in their pride, vain boast. They know nothing, this mic holds substance. And it is they who obey and truly succeeded in achieving total ignorance and sheer bliss. I'm here for years, until I'm gone, I'll leave saffron. I leave saffron. So as you were, as the priest is your heart, born inside of a stone age. Fell off another crack, came up to be wrapped. Perhaps I take you to the temple soon. You will all meet your doom. The smell of perfume.
Accept the reality